Welcome to Meadowbrook Memories Podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glacier Prince, and my co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. When over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small co-educational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 boys, 800 girls and 400 boys into a successful sports and scholastic champion, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we'll be speaking to persons, both males and female, who were actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment which created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement as you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Oh, alright, ready? Go. Today is Sunday, August 28th, 2022. And welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Memories. Me, as usual, Jelly, our Prince, our Lance, our Glacier, and any one of those names will do. Rejoining me this week is my official co-host and original co-host, Alfred Hitchcock Henry. Our 2 guests today have to give a proper introduction because I look up to these gentlemen with great admiration. The first one was a former Jamaican national football player who was also coach for Meadowbrook team in that transitional period in the 1970s when the foundation was laid for success that came with Meadowbrook winning the Walker Cup and Nutriment Shield in 1986. The other guest was a player who scored that goal that changed the mindset of our young school into believing that we are no longer a Cinderella school, because after that game, every student at Meadowbrook started to believe that we could compete and beat the best schools in the Jamaica. This coach and this player were pivotal in changing the mindset of our entire school that is still being felt today almost 50 years later. But without further ado, let me introduce the 2 men named Devon Jeffrey, former Meadowbrook coach and Jamaican national football player, and Everald Easinglinton, former Meadowbrook Monica player. Devon, introduce yourself, and then Eva you, and then Freddie, introduce yourself. Go ahead, Devon.
Devon Jeffrey, dancer, former national player, and coach.
Yeah, man. And Eva, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Everald Easinglinton, former player for Meadowbrook High School.
Yeah, good. That big Eva has no far away at Meadowbrook now because I have little Eva come afterwards. So yeah. And Freddie, reintroduce back yourself.
Yeah, man, Freddie Hitchcock as always.
And welcome, gentlemen. And as we say this, I look up to the 2 now because it's pivotal in terms of when me come at Meadowbrook and say what Meadowbrook achieve. But I want to put Meadowbrook on the map certain way, and I love that. So the first question I ask Devon, I'm going to start to do most of them questions, yeah. Did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
Well, Meadowbrook needed a coach, and they had asked Bonnie Goodison, who was the salesman for Andre H.B. Aguilar, where Meadowbrook would buy their uniforms from. And him tell Mr. Tarp that he couldn't do it, but he has a national player we could ask and see if he'd come and assist. So he asked him to, let him to invite me up, and went and met Mr. Tarp and did the interview and stuff. And tell me, I said, no, I will give my assistance and take it on so I can help the youths them,
And what year was this, Devon?
77, 76, something like that.
It can't be 77, it's almost about 75.
Yeah, 75, something around.
Let me try to remember. Who was captain of the team? The first thing you coach, who was captain of the team?
I think I'd made a Muchika, Monroe.
Yeah, so that would have been 74 then. 74 that Devon. That's how the first team will come at school.
Yeah, that would be Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn. And Keith White left on that team there too.
Yes, it was the head boy.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was 74. That was the first year me come to Meadowbrook. And the
Yeah.
first Money Cup match me go watch was in Meadowbrook play Camperdown. So yeah. It was 74, Devon. It was 74. So when you got the job, how long you think you to take the job for? How long, what kind of portfolio Mr. Tarp give you?
No, him didn't give a portfolio. I'm just saying, hey, make sure them behave themselves and, don't make nobody get out of hand or whatever. And I said, that won't be a problem. So the next day I went and meet with some lolly them and those, and I asked them to pick up 2 teams because they play up, that you can feel up by the top of
For the school? Yeah.
I said, let me see what's, what I have to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, damn.
You never have much work with, that's what I say.
Yeah, I said.
We'll get to that, Devon. We'll get to that. So, in a sense then, no, Meadowbrook, you cannot choose Meadowbrook then because are you waiting? Or you answer that? You think you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook choose you?
I think I end up choosing Meadowbrook.
Yeah, because, okay, I got you.
Because you can go high from there, you can go low.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's better you work yourself up more than try work back yourself down.
Yeah. See, you weren't a coach before. You weren't a football coach before, like in the school. You ever coached a team before?
We used to. Me and my friend Lenny Mason, we used to coach Franklin Town minor league team with people like Dove Marston, Mario McLennan, Fitzroy Waxman.
Okay.
Those guys used to play under 16. They never started playing Manning Cup or anything like that.
Okay, but your first Manning Cup job then, which is a different type of business that completely, yeah.
Yeah. The only difference with those guys, they can play. They could play,
Yeah.
They were into football from
long time, yeah. And at the time, go ahead, Freddie.
The name Devon call a player, national player, so at least you can, because Wagstaff, Chicken Mason, and all of them people.
No, Master,
yeah.
May I get in on that, Devon? Come on, get a little more background point. But may I ask you about the question? This first question I always ask everybody. Same question I ask you. Ever did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
The long story, what I ever get shot. Yeah, in the respect, you don't know. I went to primary school, Alpha Infant, Alpha Primary. So tell you primary school, I'll embrace my pick with the Mogo common entrance and and try East me come from KC and Georges. So I'm saying, but why at the same time I prepare myself, get a thing them called measles, So they get them sick and things, so I couldn't participate in the whole aspect. Even me, you don't want to rush it, but me I was still because that thing will transmit that other school personnel, you understand?
Yeah.
Now still want to be in that tampering water and everything, and so they are upset, So they eventually go to Holy Trinity High School, secondary school across the road, right on South Camp Road.
That's right beside Sabina Park, yeah.
Yeah, Sabina Park, yeah, but by the time I grow up, I go from East and eventually live at Portmore now, Independent City in the Portmore. So most of my brethren was KC brethren. I choose Trinity nearby KC, go to KC, could watch them play football and train and play cricket and observe them, but my brethren was more KC brethren. See, so I'm saying, although we have some Calabar, other community, college, school, high school person that live in the community, different high school and different secondary school. So, me say back and say why, down the more go kiss, so my brethren now when in Pastor, about down by field, great youth. He say, hey, come on, you must get out train what KC when we summer time in Monica and Josh T can even get in a KC. So one day I go there and observe them and they train and what have you. And some go at Independence time I play ball. As a youth, Prince, as a youth for Independence, from me 14, 15, I play with the big man them.
Yeah.
I play a Craven League as a 15-year-old youth. I've been under 16 in the St. Catch, I represent the parish under 15. So as a youth, you're growing in a thing, man. So It's a big match now. I play with Portmore now. Where Portmore always have some competition where nice competitive where we play Bridgeport, Edgewater, Independent City, River Park, so various communities, and the final was about Independent City. So we, as youth, me and Bonnie, and in the team, the big man taker. Me and Bonnie was the only youth in the community.
Mm-hmm.
In the team as the big man, the star side, and the city as but we all could come on half time and some could play, So, but I say, Bonnie, I want to play a match, I say, yeah, man, I organize to play a match, but I think about the game, see it, and then we'll go for the game, and so Edgewater, Bridgeport, them name, yeah, and I hear about this Devon, Jeffrey, Undell, Dugan, big Dugan, so big ball and name, like Latos. Yeah, man, as a youth, you grow, you hear these names, and then you come see, you see them man play, say, yeah, the cream of the crop. You understand? As a youth, you grow amongst them, and I come at the age for teach we, I'll not play competitive against we. So it was a big game. So we eventually play the game and win the match. Yeah. I'm score 2-1 in the game, But I want to tell you, remember the gentleman on the right back, left wing, not playing, But with the fast and don't know, I've the three of little trick. So I play against a person on the right back, but I'm aggressive, but I get by, see, I move and I score and I say, whatever, take on the big man there and tell him, the secretary them, And she was so tricky until I say, take him on and push him on ball. So eventually, my mentor, I grew with from youth, from Independent City. His name is Babylon. He go to St. George's College.
Mm.
Great mentor, So Bobby grew up as youth, schoolwork, we have fun. In mother was a serious mother was to us as youth are growing in the community. So we're one Bobby the afternoon with a match finish and we're giving our vibes and feel win the cup and thing and then at the back, Bobby, our brother, was a pastor, was a junior doctor. So that went to the gate, a car pulled up to the gate, and that went to the gate,
Yeah.
And then that. Me and Bonnie and some more friends on our back, and some more persons on our back. And I said, Bobby, a gentleman to the gate, Bobby was in the middle with Billy talk about the game and the whole excitement of the winning, So Bobby went to the gate, and then about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, he said, Bonnie, come here. And we say, well, we don't walk on. He must call us to the gate, And we go and see the gentleman. That was coach, Devon Jeff. But but the time I see him say, wait, I see a boy look at me and say, how like that? They were telling us why I rally around for that big man, you take him on and drove so much, I see him and see again, And, I'm saying, Bobby say, this is Devon Jeffrey and introduce you to him, and so
Yeah.
you were that, you were a club, but you don't know.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate that. So Devon, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when you get the job at Meadowbrook now, you hear about Meadowbrook School before, or it was just like, say, were you aware of Meadowbrook then?
Yeah, man. Like it's a girls' school and them get whole heap of love, 10 love, 11.
Yeah, man, true, man.
So you know, afraid to take on the job. We say you hear them school, I get them love there. Afraid of the job.
Yeah, man.
No,
true.
It's not matter if you're just going a mindset how things can work. And, what you have to work with, what you can do and what your expectations is. Okay, the mindset is all right. You need players. These guys.
Yeah.
These guys need a whole heap of coaching. They need the basic. You have to give them the basic. You can't give them nothing strenuous.
Yeah. So, so you actually aware of Meadowbrook was at the time, because a lot of people don't know where Meadowbrook was, when I hear the name. You didn't know it there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Cool.
I remember you told us they went to tutorial, don't you, sir?
Yeah. Which was
just by Marvel.
Marvel.
What do you mean tutorial? Expand on that. I never hear that yet. What do you mean?
Tutorial college.
A school named Tutorial?
Yeah.
A private secondary school.
Which school are Devon?
It was a private secondary school.
Oh, which part of that? I've never heard that name before. Which part of that different?
Marvel Field is.
Yeah.
With Jackson Hardware. It's right beside Mr. Jackson Hardware.
Oh, I never know. That school must have closed when my time come round. Me never know about that school that time.
It moved from there during my time. Because when I played at Grantham, they were still playing private secondary.
Okay.
But they had moved to Mountain View, the bottom of Mountain View Avenue.
Them did move to in the first and they moved to Walton Park Road.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're familiar with the area then, Devon. You come from that area there because I know, say, you used to know man at Pembroke and all them things. They say, oh, you became, before we going to the Meadowbrook thing, we just want to know your background. You were a national player at the time, you got the coach for Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
And how long were you a national player? You used to play for Santos and all them things there before?
My first big team was Lucas.
The football, Lucas had football club, like cricket club, yes. Yeah.
And then from Lucas, after Lucas was coming out of football and sticking to cricket, we went to Mona, Real Mona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have that Mona with me right now.
Eh?
I have that Mona picture with me right now.
Yeah? Went to Real Mona.
Hugh McCarthy sent it to me. Tuku.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then when Major League was starting up, we moved from Mona back to Santos.
Oh, your Major League started in 1974. Yeah.
So this time I said, well, I'm not going to be in the Major League, it's like a corner league business,
Oh, I got what you mean. You're going to play in the big league, National League.
Yeah, but every league we go, every club I play for, we win. Because when I was at Lucas, at age 17, we win senior knockout, beat Regiment One Love. And me and Chicken was the youth on the team then.
Oh, that Chicken basically?
Yeah, everybody did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We beat Regiment, then we went to Real Mona. 1 year we win the senior cup, win the Division 1 championship. And then after that, we win the Ovaltine knockout All Island. And Sid Bartlett knockout. We win 3 trophies a year. And that's when I leave Mona now and head to Santos. Well, we win the national, it was Premier that time.
Premier National League, yeah. Yeah.
If you don't win the championship, you couldn't participate the next year.
Yeah, because in the Major League, yes. I remember that. I remember that, Devon. I remember the structure of that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is where we are playing now. You play for survival.
Yeah, if we now win, Santos now get back into the competition. I remember that because Santos wasn't a part of the Major League. Yes.
Yeah.
And after a while, they restructured the things like the winner every league in the country playing at the National League. Yes.
Because so many players.
So many
players for Independent City. Right.
Yeah.
I was saying catching league.
Understood. So, all right, may I come back to you, Eva. So, Devon, since me get the background, because your background sound like, say, you used to winning, you win a whole heap of things, and you come on Meadowbrook. What the first impression you come on Meadowbrook now, on the campus and the players them where you get now, and you look on and say, what was the impression you get?
When you come from you fall down and say, okay. And you what? You see who can play, and who need it. Some of them just come because there was enough people, guys who were interested in the football, but they're accustomed to playing pick-up football. That's it. Non-properly organized.
Yeah. It's not like where you come from. It's a structure, the game and all them things. Yeah. At the time you got Meadowbrook, that wasn't there at all.
No,
right. No.
So, and one of the guy that hung up over Belnavis yard.
Yeah, Donovan, Gerald Belnavis, yeah. Because
right across from Sutter House.
Yeah, man, and Donovan, yeah.
Donovan is now my nephew, bass player.
Yeah.
Bass player for the rhythm Blaze band who play for background for Beanie Man.
Yeah.
After.
So, all right, Devon, the first year then, when we want this bring up the conversation to a time when Eva and Hitchcock them come in, when you bring in, because after the first year then, what kind of record did you have after the first year? Because you never really, you just a feel, you never get for bringing nobody from outside. Meadowbrook never started that yet.
Yeah, man, I go and I get
Nabi, I remember him, yes.
Tino.
Who that? Tino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him, yeah.
Loti.
Yes, Lotion. Yes.
Like, that Cheetah was from KC, Birdie was from Excelsior, he was the goalkeeper. And Birdie brother David was trained with the Santos under 15 team.
Okay. So, Mr. Tarp, give a little leeway for go out and go recruit players. That was the first time Meadowbrook started recruiting players?
Yes.
Okay, but I didn't use that.
But the problem was, the good thing was that Lottie Bird, those poor guys, were guys who very outstanding in their medication, and them come to Meadowbrook because them could go in sixth round.
Yes, I remember that. All of them went to sixth round, Devon. That I remember specifically.
Except David.
Yeah.
David. And I said to them, hey guys, you guys will lead, make the foundation, do good, don't get in any trouble. I can always go back to Mr. Tarp and invite more people, and I won't get a pushback.
Then I set the trail and the trailblazer, yeah.
Yeah, so I make them know exactly where them purpose is.
You
know? So then they go.
You're good at that, Evan. You're good at that.
Yeah?
You're good at that.
Yeah, you have to make a man know there's other people want the same chance so you get, So if you ruin the chance for them, then nobody never ruin the chance for you.
Yeah.
You make a man know, hey, I never get the chance there, so I can make other people get that chance.
Yeah. So, coach.
So, Eva, when you come on Meadowbrook now, you never know Meadowbrook there at all then?
I must say the first thing, I'm glad to say my life, I can talk to him and tell him, say, as a man, I love coach. And I give thanks to coach. From the bottom of my heart, for my man and my father passed away. And if ever I talk about coach, the coach give me opportunity to make me be a successful youth right now in my life and learn certain things. And the coach come on to me as a youth, he come on to me as a father. So, coach, Sir Devon Jeffrey, I appreciate and thank you. First, the theater, I come to me at Babylon House and ask if you want to come to Meadowbrook. I appreciate it, coach, and thank you.
Because when you come from out a certain area, you have to stretch out the helping hand all the time. You can't
You always have to look back, Devon, and everybody get exposure. And so if you see the talent, and that was good. But glad you reach out to them one day and give them the opportunity for come on. To expose them talent, because that is the money cup though. Expose the talent.
I even said to a couple of them, I say, hey, if the football will interfere with the education, don't worry.
Sure.
Stop playing football. I will find a way to make you stay in the school. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But work
I like Henry telling, I will tell him so the player injured. And don't play.
Yeah.
So you have to wait till he get better before he can play.
Yeah.
And you try to avoid anybody come to you and say, why this guy not doing no work or whatever.
Yeah.
So the first year, them couldn't say nothing like that because Lottie and them and they so exceptional in school.
Yeah, 6 was them there, man. Them
I remember Nabi was all teaching maths one time.
Yeah.
But when the official start the official training, I'm sorry, we meet down at the bottom of this, down by the field.
Bottom field, yeah.
Yeah, it was summer. And we train at least 3 times for the week since the summer. Come on, And realize you could have said Lally could have played. But Lally and them brothers, every summer them travel to New York because their mom lived in New York. So them had to go to New York and spend time with her. So, that affected the training and them things that when them come back now, school going open and then probably a week after Manning Cup start.
The chemistry of the team get affected a certain way, yeah. Yeah. So the first year then, Devon, what kind of record did it have in terms of say, you never have no hope to say you got to turn around the program right away?
I never expect that. I think we win 2 or 3 games, something like that. And it's all right, don't worry about that. I just said to the guy, don't worry about that, don't focus on it. We're building something to move on. My expectation within 3 years is we're supposed to have a very good team.
Mm-hmm.
If I follow the progress of bringing people who are be younger and the person who are staying back still have another 2 years, so you can have that build up, you know?
Yes. So you recruit younger players, then we are going to look for the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, build a program. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't bring somebody who can just play 1 year and that is up no good.
No.
And you know you're not going to win. And you're giving away a position to somebody who really probably deserve it more in growth, you know?
Yeah. All right. So, Eva, may I come back to you? Yeah. Eva, the first time you come on the Meadowbrook campus now, what was the impression you get? You never know Meadowbrook there before.
And that not try to know. By the time you get it.
Summertime when man start trade.
Right. Because generally, every time the independence time get the coach start to Babylon, they say, Grant said, I go to Meadowbrook and my brethren, they come here to girls and brethren, they go Casey and Calabar and till our brethren say, boy, we have enough, you get that money cup and Casey brethren wash it, by Washington. Yeah, we're born 5 brethren that, you know, see it and some more other personnel and I say, give thanks. You understand? That's why Meadowbrook a good school, uptown school, because you have some Camperdown girls and some St. Jude girls that I know and some virgin where say, boy, a uptown school and a be a rich people go there so and then we could talk in the inner seat and some say, well, you know, because I tell you, say, by the time we watch Jazz, we play Money Cup and thing, and hear about Meadowbrook, some enough goals score against them all the time. So, me never program say, why, like Casey or Jazz or one of them school, Camperdown, you know, see, so, in the respect, I come to school and my whole come and meet Mr. Tarp, and Mr. Tarp was a great man. I tell him, Mr. Tarp, composure. Mr. Tarp accept it with a humble personality. Yeah. Him not, you know, the aggressive approach. And then the school itself, the kids them, but I must come in and think. I would have trained the Money Cup school team and you have other Money Cup players where like Harvey, David, some more, I think it's Stallion, same name.
Stallion was it, yeah.
Yes, Stallion, yeah.
Yeah, so all about. I have a brethren name, but they said like, your brethren sleep comes in him Dumpling, we used to play for Meadowbrook, Medieval, and we used to come around and come.
Yeah. I've been high before.
Right. Yeah, so by the time you come to school and through my whole day, you know, so ever uptown school they are going on, so everything you have to know, you know, and your uniform for well pressed and seam and you understand me. So when we come to school and see all the girls have uniform in a pleat and them time the uniform was light, it was so heavy.
Yeah, man, light a uniform, I mean, what you talking about? Yeah.
Neat and white and I said, wait, and I want to say, downtown, my whole lady, what easy, you know. Man, she was early morning school, up on a morning, was a man, even she was man.
Just one shift alone at a time, ever. One shift alone, you come in, yeah.
Especially my mother now. She was early morning and night, they come like a night in the morning time, we're going to the bus stop.
Dark, yeah.
She walk with me, go to the bus stop and hear my brother, yes, mama easy, holy mama easy. But we love her, we love her. She was so careful, I know, she was so gratitude for no say I'm going to high school now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know say I wasn't the KC or the Camperdown or the
downtown school,
I said, my boy, I go uptown school. You know, so she was very proud of her father. I mean, in my father was a WAF man, you know, Shippers Association. You see what I'm saying? And he boasts about me, if you know, I go to Meadowbrook High School. You see what I'm saying? I never make sure say everything prepared. Every time he might say, one little seat, long seat. Boy, I get one beat, boy, I go to school. And, you know what I mean? So they were glad to know, so I go to high school and put me in the strength there. You know, so me can better myself.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I'm Babylon. You can never start talk about Babylon. Great person, mentor. He must always encourage me and Bonnie in that aspect. To achieve and to look forward. You know, in not in one your goal, but in achieve in your ability where you can achieve out of it. You understand me? So maybe the Meadowbrook can just come in, just feel so relaxed. I want to tell her, in the respect of that, for go from downtown to upper Meadowbrook High School and come for the bus to ride Bankside School. Now sometimes I jump on the bus and the Calabar guys and the epaulet thing. Yeah, so me don't always wear my epaulet. You know, see, because to the Calabar aspect, to me, because I remember I go a KC personally, so KC and Calabar was a thing them time. The time I go, although I go, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so most of them are KC, them go, you know. But otherwise, went to school and see the first time and being there. Yeah, man, I feel welcome. I wasn't in that way.
It was uptown, as them tell you.
Yeah. And I want to tell you now, but we feel more relaxed. We put more, we have two virgins we live up in the middle behind the school. They say, I want to live, but they go right around more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were living there, not in there. So, my buddy, sometimes all these school go and check them as, or sometimes we leave before and we train now, we can see a weekend, one day we train if we want to play some ball. So we get familiarize ourselves, get to know Daesh and them youth there in the community, you know, see it?
Mikey died, yeah.
Yeah, man. We're rival, you know?
Yeah. But they become a Meadowbrook, though. Yeah. So, no one, Devon, let me ask you something though, because the name keep come up back, you know. You ever mentioned a couple of times. Babylon and Henry Lowe's brother?
Yeah, Harry Lowe.
Harry Lowe. Are the same Lowe them where the one they do have the research for cannabis and the eye? And they see
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. True. That's a different thing. But so all right, Devon. Let me ask you a question. You come on Meadowbrook and ever said a couple of times. Did you have the impression to see when I go ever would say Meadowbrook is like an uptown school, like?
Yeah, that's what them have with Meadowbrook as a uptown school.
It was, yeah.
And what did it mean to you as a coach of coming now? What did that mean to you? I come in.
You know, like them when they're soft, them not aggressive, man.
Okay, I hear you. Yeah.
Yes, coach.
Yeah, man, you have that right.
Yeah.
That was the impression, like what was soft underbelly. Me can say.
Yeah.
I can give a joke. The first game we played against Woolmers.
That's when you come in, Freddie.
When we come in now, the first game was against Woolmers.
77.
77, yeah.
That's nice. You came in the same with Eva and Bonnie, Freddie.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, I'll get to that. But go ahead, Freddie, yeah.
And we played Woolmers, which I think we should win the game.
Yeah, it's got don't cut. Because it's the first thing. We get a penalty, in the game there,
A penalty and Harvey miss it.
I'm missing the Harvey, Harvey, give me Harvey, let me take it Harvey. But he was a senior striker.
He better from before you, he was a striker, yeah.
And Harvey, a good baller. Yes, I learn from Harvey, I play alongside with him. You saw him, no disrespect. You saw him saying Harvey a great baller. So in that way, I'm saying, the vibes, the end of the vibes, have the urge, say, Harvey, my plan to Harvey, because is that thing what we like you from youth days, but independence days, that thing we challenge each other, Bonnie, we bridging there, so penalty kicking, I feel like it. So it was my favorite thing to do, like a great thing for me if you kick a penalty.
Yeah.
I can confirm that with the 178. Anyway, after the game, I upset some boy I will lose again. Because I think I did the best I could in that game for we could win the game.
Yeah.
So when we reach Prague, I said, I'm ready for going because I don't want to come home and I make people say me lose.
Yeah.
And I dreadlocks sitting on the end of the bus shed out a crossroad, And say, youth, and you keep from Meadowbrook. I say, yeah, me from Meadowbrook. So I say, what is the score? I say, boy, I'm reluctant to say, boy, we lose 2-0, Man, kiss him teeth and walk away. I said, Woolman's not good.
It's say, somebody part of the match play, right? Somebody part of the match play.
No, I still the most of the match of that play at the time.
No, man. Somebody part of the match play.
Sabina Park, okay.
All right, I hear no Prince. All the train to the next door, Sabina Park,
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you're going to the whole school, because we play 1 year secondary school for them,
Mm-hmm.
Football. So the whole school knows I play for Meadowbrook High School. So you tell me, because I have some South Bridging, some Tel Aviv Bridging, because East me come from, Prince. Water Street, me grow all the youth,
Yeah.
Yeah, some Tel Aviv schoolmate, some Sochi schoolmate, some Frankie. So with time we reach out somewhere part of the day, and you know you have Key Cunningham. Them man they play for all the train till the time I go school, you know.
Oh, and him score one goal.
Yeah, I win secondary football.
Oh, full match. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and next one call him. I think it's Heineken for him go camp along. Yeah, so them a nice good team. You understand me? A big team, but see. So in that respect now, you know, say, by the time I play the match and the match finished and we play, me feel so, yeah, first man come feel so, we be joyful, you know, some play first, but hello, but we know so we could win the match. When we come out of role, ever, Miracle beat, ever win the match, it was so joyful, hello, lose the match. I never feel so we lose the match, where the crowd approach me.
Yeah. Things they could have win. Yeah.
They're like your coach opinion on that game, because it was the beginning of things for me, you know. And one of the good thing was after the game, after I was so upset, I was probably the last person to come out of the field. And I can remember Devon came on the field and escorted me off, which really bring a lot to the whole thing how me feel and everything, because if the coach satisfied with my performance, that's a lot, and then I'm just walk off and things. Somehow you never.
But before I go to Freddie, more Devon bring up to date in terms of that. Him coming in 74, him have a limited talent and him start recruit a couple more years after that. Devon, at what point in the recruiting process there? You said a 2 to 3 year program. Then look on to say. So by the time you reach the third year, done, which is the year you introduce, you recruit Freddie and Jim Rye and Bonnie and a couple other players. At that point, you think say you're the kind of ready, Meadowbrook mentally ready for start compete?
We did ready. Guys, swear say, I think we're in about 5th year before, where we get knocked out of the Walker Cup by Georges, all because Vaughn them don't listen. Vaughn and a lot of them used to go Georges, and all when them went play Georges, all them wanted to do was kick down the whole of the Georges.
Yeah, you can't try music or judges. Yeah.
So, hey guys, if you think like that, you're going to lose the game. Just play the game. Don't worry about the guys then. Just play the game.
Sure.
That was like French to them.
You must have focus.
One day going out for the field time, just kick down the man for no reason. And the next year, we have this team is right, because we have Magic Head. We have Eva. English did leave, right?
Yeah, what man? English was 77. But it's the 78 coach. When I play a case the first match, English they follow Cornell and I try training Wolmers.
Yeah.
Because Cornell leave the team 78, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I play for Wolmers. So English never train. English never train. So English come back.
78, you know.
Eh?
Yeah, but English play 78, man.
No, it's not here, man. Say you said the first game. You started 7 season finish. Cornell guys go with that say two junior groves. Kiko and Arborview man them him go Wolmers. And then since same time we are train English don't train we start at 78. Him start training Wolmers. That's the first game. When I come back at you, when I realize say him now make Wolmers team, I'm come back at training. Coach, no one accept him not training because he will start training, no train way. Him have to wait till him sit on the first match. And that one, sit on the first match against KC. And then continue the rest of the season. That's 78. And that they go on with English. So I choose a camp English and College guys, when I play minor league, we feel torn, as a youth I grew, and then Dennis Ocean I grew and coach me. And the year 76, Arlo play for Tivoli for Wifi Town, and then play Arborview in a minor league final and beat them. So the 77 year now, then Arlo Cameron go Wifi Town, and then start coach me. I play for Wifi Town. And then the open match at minor league, open match in the year before season team, finalists them play a opening match at that D&G over. So some me go say, Abbeville team come down with some Junior Grand Muscle, the man Magic. I some I know Magic Head, Carly Dice and Junior English, Junior William. I some I meet them at D&G and score 2 goals and beat up Abbeville 3-2 the man the day. You understand me? So I saw me get to know them man there, you understand me? I was telling them man they come in about now. So they're joyful for know say yeah, top baller come in the team and coach our right,
Yeah.
Magic Head and Tony Reynolds and So it's all right. We begin. You got your ready. Is that year they ready to come to play center forward again?
Harvey.
Yeah. No, not Harvey.
Wills.
Harvey did stop and wait him there. When him with a play midfield man. Ira
Turner.
Okay, let me play.
Ira, Tony Reynolds. When used to play center forward for Medieval, when him again? Oh gosh.
Pekka.
No, coach.
No Pekka.
No, coach. No, coach. Pekka baby for me, coach.
Pekka come afterwards. Pekka come after Devon, yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, man, Pekka play 1 year when me coach, man. What are you telling me?
Yes.
I was 79.
Yeah, 79. But we time you play 77 and 78. You not play with.
I never played.
No,
he come in.
He never come to school. It's after that him come to school now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
79 him come in.
Pekka play. I think Pekka make a lot of money.
Yeah,
man.
Man, I'm in Jamaica in the year too.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, we have Pekka, Magic Head, Eva, Bonnie.
No, coach. You make mistake, coach.
Yeah,
me and Bonnie.
Forget the team. Many team. The 78 team was Scary Johnson.
No, South Africa. You got to keep that goal.
Goal.
Yeah, Scary and
Scary. Scary and Ricky at centre half.
Right.
The wing back was Jim Roy.
Yeah.
And Dragon. Dragon.
Oh, Dragon. Yeah.
Midfield.
That was
the year when me think I was going to win. Is that year the guy Virtual when Mr. Top retired?
Don't go to that here, Devon.
We'll come up to that, Devon, because I want to talk about that.
Yeah, we now reach the
But we'll talk about that, man, because I want to talk about that. Because I think if you did that coach the team the year, we'd have win the year. But we'll come up to that, Devon.
The thing is, we're not going to that yet because Devon, one thing that I realized 79 was that Devon was definitely preparing for it. And maybe I'm wrong, so I want to know from Devon.
Yeah, but we could talk about, in my mind,
too far.
We could talk about this. What we want to talk about, the most pivotal match in the Meadowbrook history, in my mind, was the match when we beat KC for the first time.
Come on, ask Devon the question.
We'll ask him about that match. Ishak, go through the starting team for that match. The year, the first match we played Devon the year. When we played KC, we played 3 matches. KC, Calabar, and Woolmer to play the first 3 matches. Yeah. Right, Freddie? All right, judges.
I was the starting goalkeeper.
Yeah.
In midfield was Magic Head, Bonnie, and Ira.
Yeah.
It was Eva.
Clara.
Oh, Clara never start.
No, but Clara.
Who started? 3 lads. Michael Easy.
And my country Prince.
And Prince came on. Prince didn't start.
Prince come on. Walter Woody.
Woody didn't start either. And then the 78.
And Tony Reynolds did play on that team, Freddie?
Yeah, Tony Reynolds was the one who played on the left side.
Yeah.
So that was it.
So, let me ask Devon about that match then, Devon. Because the first big match, I think, we win. We never expect food. We know so we win at Meadowbrook. But we're surprised the whole of Jamaica when we beat KC 1-0. We never scored a penalty. That I talked about in the beginning.
I never surprised because I think it was early in the season we played them a practice game.
Yeah.
Down at KC. And them was frightened to see how we play them hard. I think we did lose 1-0.
Yeah.
And I said to the team, you see, it's not hard, you know. It's just a matter of you play and just put out your effort. And them was surprised that them think them that run over with. And it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, okay, I say, hey, just go back to the practice game where you play and just focus on that. Don't worry. And I said, don't play the stand. You play the stand, you won't lose. Because if a man get broken here, everybody really understand. You're not going to go back and try to tackle the guy.
Yeah.
And you said, you're free to get broken, everybody will laugh at you. So I said, block out the sound from the stand. If you play the stand, you won't lose. And you're not going to perform. And that was what was killing some of the kids in my play Maninko.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, when Lenny goes and shift you, you know, and you hear the crowd roar, you think you won't go back and tackle again.
Yeah. So going to the match, you know, Devon, you'd have confidence we could have beat up KC.
We can win the game. We have a good chance.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Did you realize when we win that game there, the transformation will happen in the school? Because I've never been KC before. Yeah, so you come in at the school and Meadowbrook a beating stick, a Cinderella school, and we go take on the mighty. Did you know the significance of that match?
Well, yeah, you know, you beat the mighty KC. The George Thompson as a coach and all them things. You know, lowly Meadowbrook girls' school. You know, some people turn Meadowbrook as a girls' school.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So you put people on notice. Meadowbrook beat KC. Who coach Meadowbrook? Oh, them have a coach now and them stars read. Them get a reality check.
Mm-hmm. You know? And it wasn't a lucky beating. We outplayed them and we should have given them about 3 or 4 of the day. It wasn't a lucky thing at all, Freddie. So yeah. So
Jelly.
Yeah.
Even before the game, you know, the team talk, they want to give it after before the game, you know. The team, even before we leave this training session, was we used to use it as a measuring stick, the game, because it could have got KC first. Because we now use it as a measuring stick to see where we can place in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So by saying that, right now, coach telling us that we're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
And that reached me. That was a thing that really got to me. Because when I go up on the field, I tell Jim Rye more than anybody else, you know. That, you know, Jim Rye is, him head no good, basically. Put that way there.
Your brother, you can't say that. Go ahead.
Tell him the night before. No, me tell him the night before, you know. I said, Jim Rye, if you give me this tomorrow, you know. Let me tell you, come back inside them. So when you start mistake them.
Will I ever make Freddie finish? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I tell him that now, when the game starts and the game I play, every little thing him comes from it's like one for do. I say, oh, I mean, one for do. Me the same with Ricky, you know, Ricky can scary good.
Yeah.
He was the problem with the back. What about him?
Yeah.
So me said it's scary. Because if you can keep them outside the 18-yard box, we can't lose them. Because them can't pass me from outside the 18.
Yeah.
Me just start throwing myself all over the place. But you know, the surprising part was when we got to change from half-time at Milan. Me thinks that I keep well. Because I keep well, I take ball off for Salah Lewis' foot and all them things there, and I get kick and I still get up on that move. Yeah. I'm going to change room. Man, coach come to me and say, Ishkak, you're a fool or what? So I said, wait, our coach had said it to me now, and me keep so good. And then the next day, him say what time it was. You don't say the KC center of them can't hit the football. I'm just keep my mouth shut because I never see it. And the thing is, Devon used to practice us to come out of through the wing backs. Come up. So me I play with him, so we play.
Yeah, coach. Yeah.
But what I realize now is that Devon is expecting us now as senior players
to read the game,
to identify things that is happening out on the field and change it.
Yeah.
So he was expecting me now as a player who playing so much football at the time to identify these things and change it. So the next thing says that when we're on the training field, he's in charge. But as soon as we go up on the park, him can't do nothing about it.
We are in control.
And these are things that I learned from Devon, why actually become the coach I became after. Because there were simple things that people don't observe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and these are things that came out. I think again I want Devon later on, make it stay until later on because we want to get through this part of it, which I believe was the part that changed me and my football. It was the 78th game.
Mm-hmm. It changed the whole psyche of the school, man. Ever, but you know, what's something ever? Go ahead.
Yeah, I say first and foremost. You see, the weekend, I think the weekend we were training or something, and coach live at Portmore, coach pick up me and Bunny. I think that's Saturday morning. Is that Saturday morning with coach? Which man side to right, coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I pick up me and Bunny, and Bunny a man love front seat, so Bunny going in front seat all over. You know, see, so when I'm back on here, we are driving on here, coach said, my visions, dream something, you know. Prince, I want you listen to me tell about, here say a real thing, and it's a history that it's not guess or a gambling aspect, but it's something real, Prince. Coach said to say, like I say, everyone one dream say, win the match, one love, you know, BKC, you know. First match, and he must say, ever, the penalty was win by and you score the penalty, ever. Yeah, you hear me, Jelly?
Yeah, man.
This thing the man said in the car, it's now we reach a Meadowbrook, I was training at it. Coach said, penalty shootout, penalty kicking. And who successful for the winner feat, I'm going to be the penalty kicker for the season. I can't forget that aspect there. And we all are with Bunny, every man contest, team right, every man. And long story come short, I was the successor.
Why you win the penalty shootout?
You not tell about one man. Coach,
Yeah.
what I always train late morning, and we do thing, and then coach said,
penalty kick. Everybody know when kick the penalty.
Yeah.
So the competition start, coach, start competition there and there on the football field there. Everybody kick out, Bunny say I'm a sharp shooter, and we kick and thing. Me and the only man never shoot out, and eventually coach say, "Ever you are the flat kicker, Jelly." You see, can I talk about the game?
Yeah, man, I more I talk about, man. Go ahead.
All right. See that we go to Reed Stadium, and the bus, I think so when I 7, the gate 7, that direction the bus must stop off in the mega stadium. That's the course, one of them great runner sign, track star. So we were walking to the gate, coming to, like we went up to the hill. Yeah, going up to the hill. So we're going to the gate to go inside the national stadium. So Daesh, Conley Spence, Washington, Virgin, and some more KC person, they were standing by to go into the games while they were working out, raising other players. And the Nigeria, you know, so me and boy, I'm Virgin Washington. Yes, there was 6 love, no get no, and Nigeria. So well, we'll take time to go to the dressing room, you know. And we'll get yourself prepared. I like Hitchcock said, coach give a mental reason, and we get to, because we prepare mentally from coming to the game. Like I see, me and Bunny, we know the rest of people on the team, but see, me and Bunny, we saw into the game because we're bridging from Portmore, and because Portmore at them time they play ball at Portmore, everybody know you, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of big thing in the seat, and yeah, I know so we are playing with Meadowbrook. I mean, and Bunny was so we're not. Well, what I'm going to say now, I don't talk these things, but self-praise is no recommendation. But we were star in the community at that time, growing as young youth. So you see what I'm saying? So it was a big game. You see what I'm saying? You wait after we come from training, and we go on talk, we tell the boss we go Portmore. See the Meadowbrook ball, the man, see the man, the big man, and some could talk, and some could vibe. So we were that scene. And an idea, when the game I play, and the corner get to the corner we get to now. The corner we get to now. But you're going to be have an attitude as a striker. Me love jumping the goalkeeper, but I don't love head the ball in the car. I don't say goalkeeper might thump it in your face or something, or you make a head injury. So me normally go up there to jump on my back off. Sometimes the ball you drop on my leg and I push to the goal, and someone score a goal enough time. You see what I'm saying? As I going now. So I have that thing about me. So when the corner take and it was spear, I run to go to the goalkeeper, but I hear a person I want to box the goalkeeper, hold the ball. That person was my virgin, it's my virgin still. a guy named Everald. We call him Tete. He come from King play with KC. Yeah, big baller. So Tete said, goalkeeper, hold the ball. And by the time we realize he go right to him on and go right now Tete on. Because he were in the 18 yards. And the referee was nearby, because the referee was time to say, all the play make. So it was nearby in the 18 yards, you know?
Yeah.
And the KCM Tete might be there, hold the ball, and so why look at me, you know, Prince? Prince, he come like the whole school knows that I was a penalty kicker. If ever Bunny, some more personal jump on me, gym ride him, ever. Then time me not tell the ball up all on the jelly. Man, no, go through my boop. I see my because he must have, if anyone nervous, want to be alive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got a big thing, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to tell you now, what the feature match was Camperdown and Camperdown the next side I play the feature match. So we play, yeah. Actually, second half, the whole Blitz Stadium, ram. Yes, guys, you know, them days there, you know, see it? Yeah, can't forget that day there. How many time? So, it's the goalkeeper over KC now. So, like I tell you, now Portmore will play enough game. Ray and nephew, enough football play in Portmore, so we know each other's youth and youth in the community. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, the goalkeeper was a Portmore keeper where I play against him already. I know him, he's a left footer. And he don't know. And see what time I was growing, my father, I say Pele in Jamaica already as a youth I grew up. The King?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a sea scout at Kingston Parish Church, and I was saying the Cosmos badges them on the cycle track, you know. So I say King, I say Alan say cool them, and even coach, I enough man, you know, I go to the whole like ball them. So they say, oh, them man approach them games there on penalty kicking. We read books. You see what I'm saying? And even in Portmore where we live, is that thing we do every day by them challenge the penalty kicking. You see what I'm saying? Because some goalkeeper
practice the penalty, yeah.
So when the referee said, and the whistle blew, I look to the bench, the coach now they made, didn't see it, and we just relax and but I say, ever. Just relax and but coach always tell coach teach me this thing, you know. Ever when you take a penalty, don't look for the corner where you take. You just know where in your mind what angle you make for the way you kick the ball. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when me know, me tell myself me go and break the law. Because you know, like I tell you before, the goalkeeper know me from the community where I play football regularly. So I was in a two-mind thinking, we say, I don't want to rush this thing here. I want to concentrate properly, you know. So while I approached to the ball, I was looking to the goalkeeper left hand. The left side of the goalkeeper, that's my right side. Yeah, because I'm a left footer kicker. So I was looking down to his left side in the corner. And my eyes directing. So, and when I reach the ball and spot it, I turn my eye to the same corner. And my left foot, I start looking on the ground. Like, you know, I was looking on the goalkeeper left corner.
Yeah.
Breaking the rule what coach told me, you know, because what you say, like a coach say, on the football field, him can't tell you what to do out there. But when you're out there, it's you have to make the plan work in where you can see best.
Yeah.
So that's what I say, so break coach rule. I'm going to look to the left corner because I know, I want to put it to him right corner. That's my idea, you know. But at first, like a movie, I want to look to the left corner to the track him saying left side when I keep him to him left side. So when I approach the ball and be able to and believe myself to my right angle, him already dive to the left side.
Yeah.
Him always commit himself. You see what I'm saying?
I just say I kick it.
Him thinks that when you kick it there, so
Yeah.
Like I told you, coach always says ever when you go to a kicking a penalty, you don't look right or left. You know in your mind if you're going to kick it left or you're going to kick it right, because goalkeepers sometimes tend to watch what we're looking.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when I do it about 2 or 3 times, we are at the penalty spot. I track him to that left side here where I saw him pictures. I said, all right. So by the time I'm showing me that a left footer, when I run up to the ball and lean to the right before I approach the ball, and just commit for himself. So it was easy the dispatch in the goal. You know what I'm saying?
He was rolling to the other side, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand me? And in idea, it was a more, I know, it's a more glorious feeling as a footballer. I win many cups, I play for many teams, and many successful goal I score and thing, over the year. But that game was, and that match,
And why?
it meant so much to me.
And why that match mean so much to you? I'm gonna come to you, Devon. Come on, ask you the same question. Why that match meant so much to you?
Jelly, my best brethren in my KC, man, them, in a Portmore, One rest in peace, Albert Donald Byfield, a legend. And next one named Barry Washington, who in Dunpalo Wharf now. But, and most of my, you see, when we go secondary school, KC, that school where I admire, in the way I grow. And it's what I'm saying, I'm a man grow me fan. So when you say it's a KC team and you play, and idea it's a team, a KC team, it was not a pushover team,
No, right.
Yeah, because Daddy Grant, you see what I'm saying? But otherwise, than that, and an idea, I have a personality, I don't call on him. But on the ball on him, touching him, Dice was a personal where me like a vibe to Dice, because you're going on. At school, say, you don't tell nobody to like you or what have you, but somebody, I was told that a schoolmate like me, and I was, and when I realized it was his friend, and then until the game went that way, he became my friend. So it was an all value. So in that way, yeah, I felt that great, so yeah, cause like you say, you're growing years, I Meadowbrook, I get 60 from KC. Because when I go to Portmore, and step out in Portmore, I can't find I say up to this date here, when I go to Florida or anywhere I travel go, I see the KC personnel, them can't stop talking about that game there.
Yeah. That game there. Everybody would there at the game there, including I was at the game. It's a turnaround thing for Meadowbrook history. So that's why I'm glad me have on the 200. So Devon, did you feel is it confidence ever going to score the penalty?
You coach them and tell them exactly what they think. And then when it's penalty, them have to do it, them depend on more.
Yeah.
I can help him from where, him get all the practice, him get every day we should have, do some penalty kick. Take 6 penalties. Because you're going to go in that game and you just take 6 penalties every year before we close the practice. That's done. So when it's penalty time, everybody know if I'm going to kick the penalty, everybody know what I'm supposed to do. If him don't do it, then it's it,
Yeah. Because him win the practice, who are going to take the penalty. That makes so much sense.
Jelly, I don't cut a coach. Jelly, if I'm coach tell me and Bonnie in a car, say dream this, and say me going to be the penalty take, and me going to score the penalty, Jelly, my tell you say, I sweat, I make sure get the composure of a coach. I try my best to know I couldn't fail coach.
So Devon, let me ask you this though, because that was a momentous occasion in terms of the match side and thing. When you talk to Mr. Tarp after the match, what Mr. Tarp said to you, or you and him never have no discussion at all?
I say, you guys win a big game, I'm proud of you guys. Mr. Tarp does, him like the sport, but him don't really dwell into it, or, him just see it and talk and say, how the guys doing, and, I just say they're doing fine, them all right, they're doing them schoolwork, so say, okay, I don't want any complaints about the guys them that come in, let them know.
So, at same question I asked you, were you aware of the significance of the victory? Was it up on the school? The psychological shift was it up on the school? Because that to me, in my mind, it changed the psyche of the school since that game there. We Meadowbrook feel so them can win. Did you?
I used to make Dyke and Wagga little brother hunt.
Steve.
I used to make them train with me.
Yeah.
So them have evening time, they would have trained with the Manning Cup team. So I miss it to them. Why not transfer and just come Meadowbrook and them? Oh, you know, and them. And when them get beaten, that was it.
I told coach at all. I told. Forget, I told coach at all.
Everyone knows a coach know that too.
Yeah, remember that. Forget about that too, man. Yeah, man. Cause, yo, I say, watch that. Yeah, yes.
Me feel the most. Me feel the most. Because boy, them out a goal, them see the most score against me. But I tell you. But some boy, if I come and ball, you pick up what
Yeah, man, because them not left them KC, you know. I saw them staying, them not left it out at all, no matter why, you know. Because so KC man stay, yeah.
Jelly. Same time, Jelly. The same time that Portmore, Jelly. It come like me and Bonnie was the only Meadowbrook youth there at Portmore, you know.
Because pure KC, surrounded by KC, man. Yeah. You're Freddie, that's something.
Oh, yes, even until today, because of that victory, me and the Hunt, Daishi and all of them KC guys become even better friends. Well, a different respect for us now.
Yeah.
Yesterday, traded.
From the second year, a lot of school, because I'm coaching, them get afraid of Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
Because they them have a coach, so the coach can get people to come play, and the guys them can play better. So the mindset, hey, Meadowbrook is not the same school as we used to be.
Yeah, the mindset did shift. The mindset did shift Devon after that match. The mindset did shift.
Our first 3 games, you know, that year.
Yeah.
We beat KC, then we drew with Calabar 0-0.
Right, yeah.
The Georges 2-0 the Saturday morning.
And Calabar was the defending Money Cup champions.
Yeah. We win 3 games without conceding a goal.
Yeah.
I remember, Iskra, don't forget this, don't cut you, but I'm coach. You see, the Camperdown match, because Camperdown was a boys' town team, you know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you now, Camperdown was a major league team. Carbon, a national coach. So, you see what we play.
No, man, no, not the guy where you saw that Cavaliers.
No, it was Carbon at the time. No,
Carbon the coach.
I'm not quite sure.
No, Carbon had the coach, man. I don't think Carbon had the coach.
Jackie Waters.
Jackie had the coach, man. But maybe him have connection with Carbon, yeah.
Jackie Water, but the same boys told man them were there, yes. On you never did it, yes. Right. I'm not telling you, say, we must say two love will have Camperdown or one love.
One love.
One
love. Yeah, at half time. You see what I'm saying? And an idea, a first 45 minutes, the belief of where we can know so we can do. We as players even surprised.
Come on, the referee card is still enough. You never see it from where you were, you know. I even coach.
Yeah? That was man. That 45 minutes there. Damn.
So where's it?
We're all playing you can hear the Camperdown man, them are forced, you know.
Yes. Meadowbrook.
Them surprised.
Yeah, you know, for their mind, you know, we're supposed to beat about half time you don't want love to them. So the mindset now them start panic.
Yeah. And what in the second half? What changed in the second half?
They get a free kick.
Yeah, I never tell you.
Them get a free kick. And I said to the man, watch the wall, you know. But something, them score off of the free kick.
Yeah, man. It takes a lot. And you're going to coach. I be a bully is not going to I be a man a book and my push on book English. I think it's a goal must book. So be aggressive. Them remember now the capital team now. Come like some monster the man was now.
Again.
Who that coach?
The one who used to throw the wall for long show.
Thomas McLean.
Yeah. He might go like a bad man on the field.
Me a little boy, you know.
Yeah.
I say little boy. I say thing bird me. I wait for him come for punch him now. But you know I come.
Hey Jerry, Bonnie and Ira Turner, them are mad the midfield. And couldn't hold match there. With the run the midfield at first half there. Yeah, man, I tell you.
Because
the midfield was
to me, Ira was probably one of the hardest running midfielder box to box.
Yeah.
Defensive wise. Yeah, defensive wise.
Come on.
So the man use intimidate. Hold on. So the man use intimidator tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. And we never quite ready for that at all.
No, Ira never afraid of them though.
No.
Ira never man. Ira was the man.
Man. Ira love the middle. Yeah. Yeah, man, be aggressive, man, kicking your heel back.
Come up with some kind of environment like them, you know. Ira use them thing there.
Yeah. I come from a tough environment. So I'm not gonna make them bad them up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just tell them, I say, boy, don't come back down and say, you know. I say, hey, what do them little boy up?
Yeah, man, if I throw an elbow for them, because all the man up front, I'll be an e-back kick now. If I throw an elbow, yeah, it was an aggressive game again.
It wasn't football no more at all.
No, because you're going out. Them realize the game when they come for play first half and we all lead them. They will go back to the Premier Major League dirty game when they're playing a school and bringing a schoolboy football. You see what I'm saying?
But if the referee had managed the game well, the game well, would be good said. But
yeah,
he does make the
yeah,
it's like a major league match that play,
Devon,
not a Money Cup match.
So Devon, right then, and a part of the culture when you come to Meadowbrook, you know, it's like the referee against it to same way.
You know,
you go ahead, Devon.
Nobody. As far as I'm concerned, Meadowbrook is not one of them prominent football school.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And Meadowbrook now I use badness. Cause I remember now, the reality is, you know, the referee them come a match and on intimidation too, you know. What I just say, you know, referee go match Freddy and you know say unless him a Dirks who walk with him, you know Dirks who a match or what.
and the fixture, Angela, the fixture last year said will be KC and we win our match and we not lose, go up to time to them. So even the referee they will say Meadowbrook, you know, you saw him say in cause so yeah, we don't get fear there. Yeah, man, true man.
Yeah. So after that,
they were surprised.
Yeah. So after that, Devon, after the match against Campbell went on to win Money Cup the year.
I think so.
Yeah. So in a sense, then, you know, because it's like I don't want to say we peak too early, but it's almost like the intimidatory tactics work on a number of players, and it's like the confidence drop after that. Devon, you want to comment on that? What do you think happened after the Campbell match?
It's just that them get pushed around and them never stand up and defend themselves or ignore the talking where the man them attack. And just play the game. Just play the game and ignore the talking. And if you have to talk to the guy and step on it, you stop him and step on him and say, no, hey, this is how it go. You know?
Yeah, man.
And you come for play, you don't come for talk.
Yeah, but we're tough up enough to beat KC and something, but we're never quite tough enough to win Manning Cup yet at all. And yeah, so because it take all sorts of tactics to use and win them things, because them school
you know, get your breaks and this.
Yeah. Because the rest of the season in my mind is almost like a disappointment. It was a down anticlimax compared to the first three match. It's like it's a different team play. That's why I ask a question away. It's like it's a different set of man they play, but it's almost like the confidence it gone after the Campbell match.
Yeah, them the kind of, you know, get falling a little low.
Yeah.
You know.
One time early on, now we are leading zone.
One of the match we lose, actually, changed thing was the Charlie Smith game.
Yeah. Okay, that match.
Charlie Smith was in first season Manning Cup, and they didn't win a game. And then 2-1 or 2-0, something like that.
It's a match there, and don't forget, that match there where the button. Yeah.
Repeat Ever, I never hear you. You kind of break up away. Go ahead. Go repeat everything
I
say.
I said that match it's gonna talk about Charlie Smith match. He said before Ann, Dallas Skill and Benny Dias are guys that we grow in the same community and the same world. They were neighbors to Bonnie.
Yeah.
So even before game time, we used to play ball up at Kimnas Park, you know, say Kimnas Park is in Portmore, Independent City.
Yeah.
Gregor Park. So we used to play ball on my car park, Sunday evening, morning time, and enough time we play games together sometimes, but them man they play ball at all the garden and to be up Independent City, but we were closely, recreation players together. So in that respect, knowing say we're gonna play Charles Smith, Bonnie and Dallas, you know, they have like a task something where
You serious?
not where in the manner where disrespectful, but just a bad talk. So what beat them man. But he asked me, so come there and come to the match. It was so tense in a way it Bonnie and Dallas skill were of which Meadowbrook, we in the school never know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And the team never know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so
They didn't have a good game, you know.
yeah,
They didn't have
so time that play the make and match care for make the tackle. You know what vice from what Portmore and Bonnie and Lasky, Bonnie commit himself on the tackle and not tell her. You know the end of it.
Yeah. It's when we tackle it. We never know something personal, they might take it. So it's a bet. So Devon, you never know about that.
Reynolds was, I never see, I was so disappointed like I was so much speed. And then
Yeah, man.
The phone didn't go on it when we practice. Oh my goodness, it kill you.
Yeah.
And when it's the big game, it's like
A different player.
yeah,
No, me ask about one Devon, me ask about Bonnie, about the bet the Bonnie have with Dallas skill. You weren't aware of that?
no. You know, people who have bets on them team there.
Yeah, but that Devon talk about like Bonnie so focused on Dallas skill, you know. It is him right.
Yeah, because like I tell you, say, we play skimmage at even time.
Yeah, no,
But
before I say.
Actually, the game I'll come and Bonnie's a broke history, you know. Bonnie can broke, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's skill for you too. You understand?
Yeah.
So they were attacking, you know, say Camp Meadowbrook and Camp and Charlie just come in and what have you and it was a fish with in mind the game, you understand, but not no more where us ball game and the game play over where the tackle for commit now where yo damn that was that day, you know. And now it's I'm gonna see Bonnie and the way that I remind about it.
Yeah, man, we're Bonnie up on the cycle track, yes. Up on the chevron because that skill chip him. No, I remember that.
I tell you, say that's that game, you know. But otherwise, I'm not still. Bonnie, being not Meadowbrook, the time I play with, you know. But with that asset to the team, you know.
Yeah.
Wrong or right, coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even the rest of the man where we play with Ira, Hitchcock, that one is never talk really. So him communicate and thing and Ricky no talk, Kerry worse, but the communication was there in the game. Jimmy man know him throw him weight all around, but in idea, like I tell you, say, being that man about them time there and going, and even some more man with that half and them man there, them man make you feel at home with the team. So with time when they come out and some more guys come in their team and we play with community players. Because we play a calling that Meadowbrook, you know, Prince.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you get that, and you know, and we tell you go to meet people who from the community will go to school. So when you go to school, now you feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So so what you play a game, you might lose the game and you come back to school. You know, get the jeer, you know. Yeah, because the approach, the students approach you, them a bash you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Devon, let me ask you something now. Because after that the start to that season, were you disappointed that we end the season in such a low note?
Yeah, you know, I thought we'd end up playing Walker Cup.
Walker Cup, yeah.
I think we'll end up in a Walker Cup thing. So, so the next year now, what kind of plans did you have for the school for the team for the next year?
That was when we win the Manning Cup.
Eh?
That was when we win the Manning Cup.
Okay, that's our one. 78. That's so you never come back the next year?
No, when top, that's the year top. Top leave and went back to Barbados.
Ah.
And then the school now.
The politics start play.
Yeah, it was with Spanner, what's she name?
Miss McLennan.
So I tell her, yeah.
She was the vice principal. She had no clue what was that. That's the only school I see a vice principal running the school.
Jax, before we go Meadowbrook, with a Harry Low that in Excelsior, Harry play for Excelsior, you know. Yeah, and he took me Monaco to Tiwaland with Excelsior. And then we go train up there, and Jeff Max said, no, Mela youth. You know, see it. I was play with Meadowbrook. I want to say Excelsior come play Meadowbrook in a practice match. Me and Bonnie up there training with them, and then time coach come link way, and me and Bonnie come in and Meadowbrook. Excelsior come play with a practice match in Meadowbrook. Yeah, and about 3 we get them at 4. And when time so me and Bonnie run, time so me and Bonnie run on the field and go our coach halfway. After time match them say ever. Remember, you know, Excelsior, you know. Yeah. But in the aspect, I don't want to leave Meadowbrook. A virtue boys start.
A virtue drive out.
Yeah, I tell you, Prince. The record. Everald Easinglinton said that. You understand? Because him want to try downgrade coach. After our match, like him control, like him want to run. Yeah. I tell you, yeah, man.
Oh, me running when I tell him, say, boy, you know, them thing ain't right because all I'm much.
Hold on, Fred, him come to you too?
Yeah, them tell some man, that's why man have vexed from them time until now. Even today, they even talk to him because his brother come at JC with the same thing, you know, because he was a JC old boy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so when come to America, I said, that after the 78th season come to you.
And when I talk to me now, like, I tell him, no. Because the way me coming to school through Devon, all me for fight against Devon.
So it's like him want you undermine Devon.
Yeah, so as soon as him get the team now, him start, so first thing him do, him play a practice match with a teach field. And him bench me right away. So you can imagine I play so much Manning Cup and then he would just bench me. Not even a minute the man play me out of teach field, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Jelly.
Yeah, so me now go back to school.
Make further finish, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So me never really have a school for transfer and go or anything like that. So me just say, you know, I get a job. And as I tell you, Miss McLean, I said, no, I'm not forget the job, blah, blah, blah. I'm in up at Michael. So when me got, I still play Manning Cup because I still play cricket for Jamaica. And everything, same way I have age. But people never know because I'm there Manning
From Meadowbrook, yeah.
And the funny thing is, you know, for sure, is a traditional thing with them. When me a coach JC, you know, I mean, we in the Manning Cup get there and Catherine lead the 1-0. And the man gets off for a bench, and if Devon remember, the man gets off of the bench and leave the stadium and say, Meadowbrook never come from behind and win a game yet.
Or be catching.
Yeah, we end up win the game 5-0. Because that year, our first 3 games, 5-1. The first 3 games we played that year, we scored 15 goals in them. 3 teams 5-0, 5-1. So the team that do well. So he knows that do much better the following year. Because to me, Devon were preparing some young players to step up like Eva and Ferdinand Bent. If you remember Ferdinand Bent.
Yeah, Bent.
Devon appeared. Look at attention to him. Come here, figure out them thing that still I'm see who Devon appeared. And Freddie was one of the key people that come inside the team as a centre forward. And Eva wing back to replace some people that leave. So it's like Devon don't know prepare players to step in and fill the role of people that leave.
Yeah.
And him say all of that now, you know. And say, boy, this team here look good. Same just want to take it. From that, I don't talk to that man.
So, hold on, there's something. Let me ask you something, Devon. How did he become a part of the team? Was he part? He just come round and just start, or he became involved in all that?
He wanted to learn.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can come and I will show you and whatever. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm just helping some you.
If him come in and say, I help you, that's how you think him that, though?
Yeah, you know, say, I can show you. Though I never really need him help, but sometimes people want to learn. They don't know the game, but they want to learn.
No cut, you know. But me I say still, when time coach said that thing about the bus thing and the smoking thing, that was so surprising to me because it's a coach, behind the back and in front time, them man are disciplinarian.
Yeah.
Jelly, when time we have left Meadowbrook, and we got me was a youth from before me come Meadowbrook. You don't say you play ball and you feel like you spoil. Yeah, me I be honest. So me don't work in discipline be aware. Me not the bad, but we can want to do my own thing. I'm going on as a coach, and coach bring that discipline me there in the game and my character. I think say we could have got on certain things and then things occur and coach involved. So when me hear say that go on, no, not my coach. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, me know the man who make me be at Meadowbrook and be the man today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can vouch that.
Yeah.
Disciplinarian, the man, yeah man, the matter how him can be money.
To smoke at the time.
Yeah, my coach law will coach discipline, you know. Like you know say discipline first and him, yeah, my best friend, but him now go spoil the child and see him around. That one thing, coach. I tell you that.
You know, two of them couldn't go to top really not entertain them.
Yeah. It was like an opportune moment to know say it probably knows the type of leave. Maybe him knows certain things behind the scene.
And then some top tend to say, you know, out a year and hopefully everything stay as is. You know. But other people have other agenda.
But when I say Devon, him probably knows that Mr. Tarp was leaving too and start putting plan in place.
Probably.
Because everything that's going on is like Tarp would not get up and leave, so you know, maybe him contract us up and him probably have connection.
Tarp wanted to go back home.
Yeah, Tarp want to go back home because the situation in Jamaica that change, the violence and all the things.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you get a job in Barbie for the twins.
Yeah,
oh, the principal for school, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, man.
Cricketing college.
Yeah, I remember that. I did talk about that. Yeah.
In his mind, it was the ideal thing for him. It was the ideal for him to go back now so that he get that position.
Yeah.
You know. So you know, yeah, and wish me well, and I said, boy, you know, sorry you're leaving, and you know, we were getting better, you know. So.
But you know what, Devon? It was always a mystery to me, you know, and it's I wouldn't talk to the other day, and at the same. Come and ask the question now, why did Meadowbrook not progress from the 70-year team there for go even challenge? I know you answer the question. Somebody said some things, you know, but trying to answer the question now, you know, I confirm the reason why we never progress. Because I was like Meadowbrook football take a step back for 5 years, you know.
The players them just do what they wanted to do.
Yeah, it took a step back, man. Although we have talent and everything, and we groom the team for because it's a talented team, the team where him get with Peck on them team there. It's a very talented team.
Minus Ever and Magic.
Right. Because when I stay at Meadowbrook, if it never happened, if that...
He won't give you know. Him tell he say, he was a pen pal to Brian Clough. Remember Brian Clough is the truth, not known first.
Yeah, man. And that's a film claim to fame for the years.
That was his pen pal. So him write him back and forth.
Yeah,
and the come on the top board. I'm gonna write down the pointers and the way Brian Clough give him.
But you know what though, in all seriousness, we are sitting in a Devon, it's almost Freddie, and we don't know what is happening now, but it's almost a similar thing happened to Mr. Ear now, Devon. Mr. Ear, the coach of the cricket team, and it started coach of Manning Cup team after. Him they just have to leave the same way like how you leave, you know, without any notice. It's all of us, Mr. Ear leave almost like in the middle of the season. And maybe, Freddie, you understand what I say?
Him leave when he reaches the finals of the cricket game.
Yeah, the season never done, Devon, right? And while we win the trophy, him groom the football team, him start coach the football team, just and groom them and win the cricket trophy. And then in the middle of the season now, him just leave. And you know what happened again in the middle of that? Spanner leave too. The principal was there for so long, you know, him and I have a working relationship, also left. And then after that, since that time, they trust me, Meadowbrook have not won no more trophy at all. Me I tell you, say, the politics behind the scenes sometimes, match up. Because when I say no Devon, you groom the team, and I tell you, the shift with a KC match when Meadowbrook start believe them could have win, it start permeate through the whole school. It affect me, And it make me look on things like, I can't beat up certain school and all them way there. And then the man come in and undermine the whole thing. It's a sad thing. I never even realized that, because, yeah, go ahead.
Look on Meadowbrook as a football, as a sports team. Them have that different outlook and stuff, but them is not the same Meadowbrook. We used to get 12 love and 11 love and all them love for love. Yeah.
Yeah, people start to speculate. I didn't know the behind the scenes thing at all.
I put to the coaches, the other teams, Maxwell used to play, and Maxwell used to say, hey, don't worry, Meadowbrook, we have a strong defensive team. So you guys don't think you can do this and do that.
Yeah, because I know you come from a defensive mindset as a former defender. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that, Devon. I mean, I'm glad you get a chance to come talk that story because one thing say other man attack and things I make them and make it up. But you attack straight out from your experience. And Mr. Tarp leave, the man come in and use the opportunity and decide say if it.
She was never in the picture when Mr. Tarp would have no deal, I just know she's there.
Yeah. Mr. Tarp, you are dealing directly and I'm in charge of the school, yeah.
Yeah.
She
might go in my office one time and she might come there and see.
Time leave Meadowbrook and him got Diego. When got Diego, him couldn't win a game. Him go JDF, couldn't win a game. Him start sell nutrition supplement. A salesman and things, so yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember I'm going JDF to Freddie. I said, but you don't know nothing about football at all. But But go ahead, Eva. Go ahead.
In training, sometimes him tell amongst way and like God must give him a free for play to try to talk to us. But like you see what coach try to tell me, he might try to tell me the opposite.
The man just want the team to fall down, man.
You understand me? So in one time my buddy can have a little vice. But I said, where you come from? You know football. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, I'm born that go burn me with that. Born that go burn me with that, You understand? But say, I want to virtue. And so him say him now really gonna play more ball and more leave. You understand me? So in that respect now, when me done do my whole level and I say me graduate. I said, I can't play ball. No, in just turn me out because he might try to bring I try
because
like
the other bonus
Yeah.
Blake. I met Blake leave too. Blake came from Q. And as soon as him come and leave and go here, I can't take deal with it.
Yeah. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, go ahead, Devon. So I get out of something.
And doing stuff, man, because there's no way the man could approach Mr. Tarp.
Yeah.
Even 1 year, I buy 2 trophies and I, sell them. These 2 trophies I buy, is for the sportsman and sportswoman of the year who excel in sports and education. So I want a guy to feel like because you play a Manning Cup, you can be that bright to win. You're not just
because win that trophy, you know that.
Sometimes like one for the girls.
Where's the Freddie? You won one of them there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Carlin was sports personality of the year. Who time?
Okay. For academic and sports at the same time. Yeah.
That is why that's what I give to the school. I want a man to feel like sport now. If you do your schoolwork.
Man. Yeah, coach ever emphasize we make sure go to school and coach never do the ball thing alone. You can't tell that. He may emphasize we go to school and for real.
Jim Riders.
You see my whole year, may I rest in peace. My whole year, by the time I leave our school, sometimes I look at the gate, And my mother stamp at the gate, because I get always close at even time, Yeah, my whole year, times I'm come on. You get homework. I'm saying, Mama, I'm out you. I'm happy. Yeah, that's what she do. Because she shot him, say she up to the crossroad after she, and she do some school time. She just come up there, so, and she was just in the breeze. But we know that she would care, or she grew away, as you would. Yeah, she want to see Cameron go school a big man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I say, so ever time we go home, you can't do nothing more. You
Yeah.
can't do nothing more. You have to do your school
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you do
Yeah.
and go back to school. You also have to make sure
Yeah,
say
yeah.
uniform properly attire and have a, cause it's Meadowbrook could go in never. Meadowbrook High School. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And about the time you have to carry man Bonnie go.
Yeah,
Drive them.
man. Yeah, man. For real, Jerry. Yeah, man. For real, man.
So
Yeah, man. For
you
real.
live on the side of town, the Devon.
No, you have to live at Bridgeport.
Okay,
And then
over Portmore here too. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Got him that him use them right.
Jelly,
Wrong.
coach was like a father to you know, Jelly.
Yeah, man.
man. Them bus, and you can't get them a ride.
Coach
and
was
all.
like a father to you know, Jelly. If
The only time,
a man want boss your man, coach was like a father to you know, Jelly.
Yeah.
only time Devon wanna carry me and Jimmy right down Moulins Road is if the car full or if I too much away, he now carry us a set and leave some.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
pour.
Yeah.
And it was just like we did it with Devon, and when him ready him drive and all them thing, then we try to prove
Yeah.
right. It was just pure fun. Them trust me.
Yeah.
Because me learn so much out of that kind of environment for me take into my coaching now. And I've been through a lot of coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So me leave them in to carry anything.
So
Hey,
yeah, go ahead. Who that?
Jelly,
Yeah.
you know, say 77 time I train, 78. You have great skill in the business house team, but you train up a Meadowbrook, Yeah, Sam, yeah, man, Les and the man, you know, see that Woody and all them massive and man. The man come out and match and after I beat our KC, the man they big up and thing and make me want to feel good. And yeah, and in that year, by the time I leave high school and what have you, and say, boy, I want to look at work now for these things and get take care of my mother and father, because my father work and I'm all on pension and my mother do all things. So my time, they're honor now to take care of my family. So I'm saying, and like a year passed off, like, but I say, Eva, you want Grace Kings over to a Meadowbrook, man? I call it the man, I said, damn, I chewing a baba. Hey, boy, I go to Arbor Street. By the time I step there, place, I would say, Les, Tarbridge, Les say, who that? The Meadowbrook ball of them? What team gone? What team? So, we start approach them. We say we have to go to Meadowbrook to get to school recommendation, graduation papers and what have you.
Yeah.
Me and Bonnie start work. They said the man with silver face.
Yeah.
I know I don't go back to Meadowbrook with no documentation.
Yeah.
You might say, Jelly,
Yeah.
Meadowbrook, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't forget that day there. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We thought we know business for them and whatever, and we'll have cups and things for them and the company and Mr. Carter and Alexander. Because that man was the director of Grace Kennedy. So I'm saying? Yeah. So the man they
Yeah, Eva, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you kind of break up.
Somebody.
Go. All right. Well, a little technical difficulty. We're picking up the conversation Eva talking about his introduction to Grace Kennedy. And we have been discussing the blossoming of Meadowbrook football program under coach Devon Jeffrey since he took over in 1974, and were it not for the intimidatory tactics employed by the eventual 1977 Manning Cup winners, and the referees turned a blind eye. And with the departure of Mr. Tarp from the school, which led to the unceremonious dismissal of our beloved coach, Meadowbrook football program took a setback which took about 6 years to recover when we eventually won the Walker Cup in 1986. So I just want to pick it up from, because ever that talk about, but just bring the background and context. We talk about how, because the question is, before we come out to Eva with Grace Kennedy, my question all along, Devon, is how come Meadowbrook football program never blossomed from 1977? Because when they reach a certain heights, and they'll get better and better, and then all of a sudden it's like the program just go a different direction. And we'll talk about that. But if you have any more comment on that, I welcome it.
Well, you see, the moment you have a program going, and somebody come now and want to change the program, and then when you have something set in your mind as a coach and say, yes, this is the team I have now, this team is good, it can win. So your mindset is to give them that confidence now. Here comes they will come in now and want to take over and change the program. And then at the same time, you lose 2 and you keep players, there's disruption. So right away, it showed that the team went take a couple backward steps, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, definitely. I always wonder what the cause that Devon. But go ahead, sorry.
And there was no preparation to replace people who leaving, that is bringing 2 more guy or 3 more guy to keep the production going. And said it just fall down the drain. Everybody just goes, I don't care no more from the players.
Yeah, man. I always wonder the mystery with that, man, because Meadowbrook football program after the victory against KC. However, you can comment on it, because you leave and go excel, as they say.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, what the coach said, the whole difference of personnel come in and what have you, and you don't want to get caught up in that. Plus, with the whole level and thing, and at the time, fifth farm and thing, and you understand me, I'm Alpha forgot to excel, sir. You see what I'm saying? So, we just take because me say the disarray was, and plus, my bunny leave out, and plus, me get understand that the whole thing where being at high school and you get to learn and you get to manifest yourself in with free will. Yeah, you know, I'm nobody that hold it down by his tendency. You cannot do what you want to do. You have teachers that helps you. You get a starting. So while going to exercise, I was on the way to know what I'm all about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By leaving Meadowbrook for him 2 years.
Yeah.
You understand me? Yeah, you know what we say. So even saying by saying that Grace Kennedy in the world forefront of what saved my life, it was Meadowbrook while I was playing and training and being at school, and Grace Kennedy was training at the ground while we were training and we play against a different kind of culture, because it's working class men they're playing against and we are high school boys. So them bring a discipline to the whole aspect. And coach have we know if they take that step there up more, because as big man I'm not play business though, but they're more aggressive and we get a chance to play with them and get to learn things from them otherwise than even playing football. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because even encouragement at school, they were telling us, Meadowbrook good school, you're going to Bala, and they always encourage us in school aspect and aspect. Coming from school, you can step far into Grace Kennedy, because the criteria of the school at Alpha, it make you the person can step in a company like Grace Kennedy if you want to. You understand me? So it was a good idea. Yeah, I appreciate that much, you know. But like you say, in the 78th season, from the 77 come the 78th season, we could see that we're going to try. We were getting that team together, and playing some person who was out of the team like Little Ever, where they are around us and see things with us and get the aggressiveness with themselves. I can't remember much, you know, though straight from it. When Excelsior play Meadowbrook 79, you know. Yeah, and we beat Meadowbrook 2-0 still. I score a goal and the exuberance we went have to score against our team in Manny Cup. It went more I like, but I didn't have that vibe to really jump up and congratulate. Yeah, I respect Meadowbrook. And a player I got cross on a ball in the ear, in both over the half line. And just aggressiveness, I went for the ball, ever come to the ear, but I used my elbow and touch him, you know. Yeah, but it was with touching very hard, you know. And I say, and even if I work on when I relax back to the competitiveness, I said I will go back to Everald and say sorry. Yeah. Because it was like it's me playing for Meadowbrook at the time, you know. So I don't want to take advantage of just to is a more younger person in that manner. You understand me?
Yeah.
So the family vibe that Meadowbrook give you from going there and even leaving there right now.
Yeah, it kind of, the follow I said, kind of bittersweet, say, I end up a play back Meadowbrook a certain way. When,
I appreciate it.
So, Freddie, you want to comment on that in terms of that, say, because I always wonder that, you know, why the football program may take a step back. And we'll talk about it, but I have a question for you after, but go ahead.
It's basically what Devon saying, because the whole program gets come into some disarray, and like a rebuilding start. Even though we have good quality players, it was like rebuilding. And the whole thing just got topsy-turvy, because you can't have a team like that gel, and then everybody gone somewhere else. Because it was scary. Whatever mentioned scary about scary was probably would have been the heart of the defense.
Yeah.
Because them go Clarendon and a really outstanding player for Clarendon College in the Costa Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I never
true.
known that. I'm a Clarendon College. I never known
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's like we lose those two excellence. We look at it, the whole personnel that we lost.
Yeah.
I personally never have I didn't even watch no more match. I didn't watch the match after that,
You mean after I leave?
I don't leave because even 79, I didn't keep the last two games 79.
Yeah.
Probably came in and keep because I don't know. I never get a vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm end up paying more attention to the cricket.
Yeah.
That I was captain of the cricket team, and
the whole vibe has changed. And that's the cricket I focus on more than anything else. Yeah.
I tell you, Virtue has split the team before,
Yeah, man. I understand that.
Is that right now with some people, and some say, I just play some cricket.
But me ask Trina something. And Devon, let me start with you because I never realized this. Say, the 77 season when we beat KC, and then did you think say after the Camperdown match? Because to me, the Camperdown match was a turning point in terms of say Meadowbrook exposed them softness in a way where the Camperdown man used bad man tactics. You think when you learn from the match, I think so we're ready the next season for dealing with certain things.
Yeah, man. You can point out, yes, all right, we lose this match because you guys, just get something happening and just get withdrawn from it. But you have to keep fighting, and you can push that into them and show them instances you can recover. Don't focus on the negative part. Just like move forward, just to keep moving forward. So if you take the negativity out of them and just say, hey, all right, that happened, or we can improve, what we can do better.
Yeah.
You focus on what you can do better.
Yeah, because we did get tougher. That is a given. Well, throughout the school. Yeah, go ahead.
Experience make a whole lot of difference,
Yeah.
Because when you look at Scare, for example, again, because Scare was in front of me, and I said the things that we do. And, it was only 1 year of Manning Cup in play. 1 year Manning Cup, so you can imagine his second season, and when you look at what he did at Clarendon College, you can tell that Malone probably he would have been the best defender in the competition.
For Manning Cup, if Devon is dead and they'd stay, yeah.
That's one of them. And as I said, the program just got down here from there.
Yeah.
86.
But let me ask you something, Devon, because you look like you had a gift in terms of recruiting players. Where you learn that from, in terms of say, because you recruit a whole heap of good players,
You go and you observe, and you know what type of person you want in your program. You don't want a rebellious person. You want somebody, okay, on the calm and don't get upset. This is what we have. This is what I want you to do. And if you just play within your way, and if you can't get our player for recognize in limitation, you just start to know. I don't want you, the moment you win the ball, pass it. I don't want you dribble. I don't want you try broke nobody. That's not yours. First, win the ball, pass it after so make him do the work.
Make the ball do the work, yeah.
So if you make everybody know them limitation, what they can do and what you don't want them to do.
So how you used to recruit the man them, Devon? You used to have the person the ground at the school them, or you define the man them? Because
a man just said to boy and the Devon will feel teammates. You want to find out what the individuals about it. You want to school, you want a chance, you can play more than the basic. And I'm going to tell you, and sometimes you look on the person who's recommending the person.
Yeah.
Because them know when you where you believe that him can bring certain people to you.
Yeah, because man,
Because
you
they don't
know.
know-
Yeah, I mean, them
yeah,
don't.
they don't know you're not dealing with that.
Yeah. And you're people you know, and them don't vet the people, man. Them know your standard and everything already.
Yes, you know.
Kind of make it easier for you.
And that's the Jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, me get into when you reach Meadowbrook, I was on my way to Excelsior,
I remember you talked about that earlier, yeah.
Excelsior the day before me meet Devon. Things now, Maxwell recruit 4B from Excelsior, from Georges. So when I can make it the whole summer,
We'll be at the goalkeeper, right?
Yeah, what started goalkeeper Excelsior for the whole I practice match them.
Yeah.
So after exam result come out now, it's like Maxwell has come to me and tell me, say, boy, I'm getting OB and I'm going to keep me on the bench for next year. And I kind of things. Somebody say, yes, coach. I'm a walk, come half a tree from Excelsior the way my vex, But I'm not sure think about it. I'm serious, I'm not keep manning up. But when Sunday now, go to Marvel Park for go watch a match. I go for keep. But put those go for my gears and come keep. I'm going to go for my house and come keep. Devon was playing the match with my team, and I saw Devon, and I don't know, but while game I play, I think Devon that way number 6, and I know him name, and I can't tell him, I don't know the mother. So me I said, man to your right, number 6, and I try to tell him.
You attack the game from a goalkeeping perspective, yeah.
Talk to him and him play out the ball. Look back around for me. So I say, how the fuck fix this where they fixed me through my attack to him? As I like something, But after the game now I realize him come to me and ask me which school which team I play for and all that. Sometimes I'm not play man come. And things so talk and tell him say if we would have like go Meadowbrook. Right. I should go because we not go back and make us sit down on a bench and access. So somebody just reach up and so in that way, you can see Devon was actually
I look out for talent. Yeah.
But something about me.
Yeah,
but me never know. There are things that this man have vexed to me. I talk to him as I look about it.
So, Devon, you remember that? You remember that incident there?
Not fully, but sometimes you listen and you hear somebody else say, and you say, well, okay.
You remember?
Like him. With direct defenders,
Yeah. I said, remember Tingo, man. Sometimes a man remember that, remember that all. But if I'm not, go ahead.
Important than that, because it gave me the chance to go Meadowbrook, so you must know, the memory going to stay there.
Yeah.
True.
But if let me ask you something though, because I never asked you much about it earlier and when we that talk. I'm going to dig in with you. When you come on Meadowbrook now, your big brethren, I'm not leave him out, Leonard, Bonnie Morris, because I want to talk about him and talk about yourself. When you come on Meadowbrook, the first when you come on Meadowbrook, I don't say I look at Meadowbrook as uptown school.
Yeah.
Talk about Bonnie first, and what type of person Bonnie was. I come on Meadowbrook, and then talk about the experience at Meadowbrook, how you feel when you come in, and if the experience is good, or what they expect, and what happened.
All right, most firstly, I have a whole heap to say, but you remember certain things, but you have certain things where you can't forget a lot of school youth, And like I told you from first, when we were introducing the whole thing with Coach come link Bobby Lou and still we want to Meadowbrook and we say, all right. And we're bridging in the community where we've got a different high schools and we say, Meadowbrook Bala, everyone, but they were glad for us because the high school they're going to, but everybody's an uptown place and wait, So when you reach school, I mean, Bonnie reach car, like I said, me and very, very close, but in that respect, we're more observe, more talkative to a person, more communicative, because I saw him still, him love them vibes, but me, I'm more observant.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and like I tell you, I come from a home where very disciplined in the manner of how you approach, how you behave yourself, and my parents were parents. They were strict in that respect. Because if you don't have nothing to say, you don't say nothing. You understand me? So I was more observant person. Well, for me, in the school, you come in and new kids, you know, see some person where you know say downtown of that where or the personality them show. Cause no aggressive persons were there. You understand me? They were more gentle and more subtle. You know, see. So in that respect, now me just go class, do what to be done.
So what's
In
someone
respect of,
put that quick question away,
you
Eva.
know,
Make it go ahead,
yeah.
finish up.
You know, with time I second in school now, cause you know you play money cup and the person, girls and boys want to know you and talk to you.
Yeah, because them see up on the field, yeah.
You ride, you start get approach, and then you have like I can't remember Sharon Robinson, Basil Robinson's daughter, the assistant commissioner, right. Do a girl like that, you have a guy named Chodrick.
Yeah, Courtney,
But
yeah.
Courtney was a guy like, but you have other person that come around and try to present themselves in a manner where you make you feel at home at school. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you get to class now, you can see the I said tension in the way where I'm coming from World Trinity in the 1 year I spent there. It is a more relaxed place. You can see at Meadowbrook, you can see the more students, the person more involved in the thing. Because where I'm coming from, like I told you, at World Trinity, South, East person, sometimes you go in the corner, you see some dice or show, card play. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear some knife war, you know, you can't go through the gate until that's so when I reach the Meadowbrook and I don't get that atmosphere. Yeah, it's all about school, kids, you know.
And ball and football, they play football.
And I wanted the teaching aspect of it. And you know, that thing where teachers were having we there just to play football. We were command to participate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to myself, I wasn't treated like that. I wasn't a footballer. I was treated as a student who come to school to learn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And my mother now is a lady now. She's a man. She come to school even when I don't know, when out of the blue. And sometimes when Mr. Taub call me to the office, she's there talking to him and she's questioning him how I'm behaving and my reports and those things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So in that way, you know, you get involved with the school aspect where the different houses.
No, that me not ask you. Which house you doing ever?
Well, if I tell her I can't.
You don't remember?
No, I don't tell no lie. Yeah. But no, say so you to participate in events. So I'm saying.
What's the all them thing there? Yeah.
Yeah, and thing, you know, cause I can't remember we get out to the cricket thing. We get to play ball and bowl some ball and. I don't like when the ball lick me. So I'm all each got them was the cricket ball and beat. You have a guy named Beanie, right?
Yeah, man.
Beanie?
Yeah.
Beanie was a person that come around and make a feel. And you have the netballers playing now. I have a friend that I observe otherwise she played, and other person that they thought to play money cup matches. Those persons that they come to games, they share a present for you as a Meadowbrook player. You know, so you have some cheerleaders, or you have some people that some people call him different names, but I don't regard people like that. Cause only a man can talk for themselves to a person who is a person at the time. So everybody a school person at that time was going, you know. But otherwise than that, otherwise it was fun, you know. And it was educated too, honestly.
Let me ask you a question, Devon. Has ever talked about fun? Because when they have to start about any fun memories you remember upon the training ground with anybody. How long in the court, Devon? About 4 years.
3 going 4, yeah.
Yeah. So any fun memories upon the training ground? Remember where you can share with us?
No, I don't. I just used to keep it fun and light, and when you're ready, you say, "Hey, what you deal with, so and so." But you have the vocal people. Like Bunny, you could have said Bunny was a leader, and a lot of the guys respect Bunny.
Yeah.
When him talk, or So you could have said, okay, this man can be all the captain for your team, and you know, and but Meadowbrook was all right. Them never give no trouble. It's just that you have the man them were train up there with it, Devon.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we just used to play against them as a joke and just beat them up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But ever them used to play for that team, Independent City.
Yeah.
And them used to have a brother play upon the team there, him just run up him mouth like he was the baddest man on 2 foot. What the guy was name again? What?
Bapirai, I thought about.
He used to work a while for so.
Yeah, Bapirai.
But you know, so
Bapirai.
I'm a talk one time. So when this brother knows to be the step 9 man can
Make him know you is just the Devon, yeah.
you know, so that's why I think that I play one game when the man that thing go in a I say, you know, this is not really
Yeah.
because you know when you play a certain level of football, it don't make sense to go back to a next level.
No.
Where's below you? You know?
But
Because they might will try do something to try prove themselves.
yeah. But let me ask you a question, no, Devon. I talk about something there, and I'm always curious to know where the Promocall connection it come from. Because I know you used to play ball with Promocall and you know Baba Fire and the man there. Where do you know about? Tell me about the Promocall connection.
Me, Macam used to live over Pembrokeshire.
Yeah, because Macam used to play for the minor league team. I hear, yeah. What go ahead, yeah.
Yeah. And Macam used to go Calabar.
And for the record, Devon, Macam right name a light walker. I could just make sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he get expelled from Calabar and he end up at Veertech.
Okay.
You know, so we have some friends when we used to go to school with, used to live on Chirks Road, which is just off Malines Road.
Yeah, near Pembrokeshire, yeah.
Yeah, so we used to walk through the track there and go over Pembrokeshire and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
So when we used to go to tutorial and evening time, go down over Scotch House and used to ride us. It was a jacket.
Bobby Scotch, yeah.
And then Bobby Fire used to train over Cavaliers when we little bit. Can you see live Allman Town?
Okay, that connection.
And then
yeah.
We move and live at Pembrokeshire. You know, so we just keep that and then him get involved in horse racing.
Yeah. And him used to coach Pembrokeshire major league team, the minor league team, because I think I first coach Hitchcock.
You meant for him coach racing team.
Come again, Freddie?
No, I am a one time for coach a racing team. I'm a coach a racing.
Okay.
Racing, what Gregor Park?
Gregor Park, a little field near the gas station.
Okay.
Gregor Park, you say, Portmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to play for them, you know. In my boys play for racing, because we know Scotcher and then back Scotcher, Independence to we live. Yeah, we play a Can League for them.
Him get really involved in the football after a while.
Mm-hmm.
What him
Yeah, man.
No, you see, Scotcher get involved in a football because me and Chicken. Yeah. I'm used to when you play for Lucas, him that come down sometime I want to play.
But you know, Devon, you know, my coach Scotch, my coach, what name there, you know? Chicken one time in California, you know?
Yeah?
The man him come California and down there for a little while and him play with my coach him and TC camp, Trevor Campbell.
Yeah.
Told him and we coach them for a while, me the coach a team named Ashanti.
Oh.
Like a coach.
And all Doc McKenzie where we go Calabar. And we get Doc involved in a football and Doc becomes a professional footballer.
Yeah, because Doc never played for the Cosmos in the early days of North American League, yeah.
No, him play for Dallas. Dallas draft him and then him go on him all get Netherlands go play for your team. But them put up on loan and just play a couple of the guys that play for the Dutch team in the World Cup, like Reisenberg and them, brother.
That played them on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, Doc. So, coach, no, coach, go on, talk.
That is a man come out of our institution.
Mm-hmm.
Because we move him and can go to Franklin Town and they them to come play a minor league for Alman Town and them thing there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that was involved in the football. Till him get better than everybody, and that was pretty fast.
Yeah, that did quick. That captain the minor league team with Permacal in 1968.
You know, so you know, and them get a scholarship to the other team and couple guys. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
and that's when you get drafted to the Dallas team.
Yeah. That was one of the foundation, man. Reach out North America, play ball from Jamaica. You're right. Yes. I know someone who come off time with that paved the way for them, like Flooney Freddy, at that connection and all them thing there.
Yeah, because he had a cousin and people promise him scholarship. So well, sir, no reach to them, man. The man just run up them out. Them not help him.
Yeah.
And we go to Doc and say, hey, Doc, you know, me have a cousin. He used to go to JC and play Manning Cup to JC. Him bright, him can do him schoolwork, and him can play. And that was one of the criteria Doc wanted.
Mm-hmm.
When I recommend somebody. It's the same criteria, you know. Hey, school is important, and at the same time, this is what we're getting at the football. Getting into the school is the football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and right away, that get both share them scholarship, but they had to.
Yeah. We hear about that.
They used to have a house, them called them used to have a house of football house.
Yeah.
They don't have the football house. You know, so that is how, you know, you recommend a man and people trust you. You know, I go to Doc and Doc trusts me, the relationship where we have.
Can you go back? Way back, yeah.
And the man that said to Doc, and the man that the coach up there to tell Doc, hey, if you have any good players, he must send them, you know. So,
no, I'm just curious to know, Devon, because I used to play ball over Permacal and all them with them. I said, I wonder where the connection they come from. Yeah.
Come from that, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, Eva, you have something to say?
No. I said to coach, it's not about that. But in the same team when coach called me the same afternoon and wanted to go to Meadowbrook, that team your coach was playing on a Bridgeport team. Coach, who was one of the players that I was playing, because there was some great players playing all the time, you know, on that team there. Yeah. Yes.
You kind of sound low, Devon. You kind of sound low. Speak closer to the mic. Yeah.
Latos, man. Just come, just run up on them.
Yeah.
And then beat you because, I mean, I just play because of his numbers.
And Jelly, until next thing, see why when coach bring me and Bonnie in Meadowbrook, and with, like you say, we were playing 7-7 with RV and some other guy, David and those guys. And then the community guys who play Monica go to high school, down in the afternoon when they come play ball with like the Daesh and the Hunt them and those guys, you know. So when 78 come now and they realize that we're gonna play KC, you know, some boys start creep into the team from those guys who in the community who come around us. Because even when times to train from 77, they were just like a community with us. But from 78 coming now and we were playing against KC, is a change of attitude. You know, see, so it started with get to, you know, in a more serious aspect, and the coach you get more
and more professionalism in the approach.
You understand me? And you know, me and Bonnie that play some big man football long time. You see, from Portmore, because like I told you, when we were 15, we played in the Craven A League, of which is the Premier League now. And I can remember I played after 15 minutes against Sanders. So the maturity was there. And when we reach we see the team will have 78. You know, I personally, I was looking more further than how we end up.
Yeah, man. It's a pity. It's a pity what did happen, man, because it's almost like
You understand me?
the program,
And then,
never really build the program to
yeah,
blossom out. By 1988, we'd
yes.
actually win one of them cup there. I say exactly what I'm talking about.
So
Because,
it's changing, but go on, same thing coming up to
and
starting.
we'd have win
You know,
more than one cup because it would be a tradition. It's almost like the same way happening in cricket would happen in the football before the cricket. If Devon never get unceremoniously dismissed, I'm going to put it that way. Because and that happened. So Devon, let me ask you something though. Because I did it for 4 years. What the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
You watch kids and you say to them, hey, this is where it's coming from, you know. And you see them behavior, them no violent behavior or whatever. You know, kids just going to school, enjoy themselves, and you have the 1 and 2 where we step out of line, and you know. Yeah, but it was good, you know. And then you have the medieval man that hang out under the tree, down by the fence.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'll wait him there. Sanya Richards' mother used to go to Meadowbrook.
Yeah. She
right.
She ever talk about Sharon Robinson?
Yeah,
She ever talk?
yeah.
Yeah, man. She's a Meadowbrook at the same time, man. Yeah, you're right, Devon.
Yeah, man.
Freddie know her good. Freddie go watch her get her from the program too. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Them girl was strong. Girl to the team. Yeah.
And she was a good athlete too.
Yeah. She was a. She play. As a matter of fact, she get called to the Jamaica netball team.
Netball
80.
team, yeah, man.
But because of the politics of 1980, she couldn't go play. The politics just messed up that season for the netball year. So yeah.
Yeah.
But Eva, the same question you may ask Devon. What the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
Well, it's the best learning experience I remember. I must understand it. The teachers, the whole Meadowbrook school personality, the students, the different atmosphere of what I was coming from, the downtown. You see what I'm saying? Not saying that this, and I don't grade downtown, I don't grade, if you know, have the strength, and like a college downtown, you know, university. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different. But when I go to Meadowbrook, you can't see the difference. You know, so in that way, the whole experience was wonderful for me. I don't have nothing to say. I was being, you know, discriminated or those things.
You feel at home.
Because,
You never feel like it.
Before we are,
You feel at home.
You know?
You come to Meadowbrook and you feel at home. I understand what you mean.
Believe it, yeah,
I
for real.
understand
For real. Because teachers, they were some humble teachers and they were kind to you and they were like,
Nobody never make you feel out of place at all. Neither student nor teacher. Everybody welcome you. And that's
man.
That's what the beauty of Meadowbrook at the time, man. I don't know. It still is. It sounds like I talk a little youth, a teacher or word. It still is. Meadowbrook is a welcoming school, man. It's like, and as a matter of fact, when you come there, no wall never exists.
Nah.
I mean, if they remember that, there's no big wall at the school like what they know is that. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Everything was more relaxed, you know. Yeah. And the whole thing, you feel more at a school than I was at Meadowbrook, you know.
You feel relaxed.
Man, for real. You want to learn.
You
want to go to class.
Yeah.
You know, because they know a lot more distract you.
Yeah.
From being in class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Yeah, man, for real, man.
So, Devon, let me ask you another question, though. I mean, what life lesson you learn at Meadowbrook, where you pass on to your friends and family, from the experience you had at Meadowbrook, what you learn?
I tell them what I send my kids to Meadowbrook. The school is the people that deal with bookwork, you know, and it's small and it's not cantankerous school and that's the way. You know, and if the person...
I'm staring at Devon, and like you
the most important thing that you understand them, and then we listen when you get mad at me. I say, what you do?
Yeah.
How much school now you come here to look over? Which one of them?
Yeah. as you come to deal with certain things, man. Schoolwork and the ball have come to him. That's what I mean, yeah.
Hey, Jelly, I can't tell experience with I experience at school. One day, one time, I was coming out of class, I don't remember when his teacher it was, and I heard a teacher say, "Good afternoon, hello, Mr. St. Mary." So I just move around, I don't take to note. I never answer the way to be disrespect, but I say, Mr. St. Mary, I keep it moving. So what the said teacher, I can't remember, she comes to class and asks a question, and I say, she wants to hear it from Mr. St. Mary. I say, "Why you call me that name, miss?" I say, "Your name is Everald Easinglinton." I said, "No, my name is Everald Easinglinton." Because she says, in St. Mary, you have a place called Easinglinton.
It's for that I,
yes.
it's for the I ever, yes. That I E, yes.
Yeah. So I said, "No, my name is Easington."
Yeah.
So I didn't know, oh, she gets it wrong that way, So I said to oh, you call me by that name, So I just went to Mr. Tarp and told Mr. Tarp, say, a teacher called me by that name, So I wonder, it is written down in my report or my birth certificate. So Mr. Tarp go for my birth certificate and show me, say, "No, it's Easington." So, but sometimes people call your name, but of which they don't want to really make you feel as if you're not a part of Meadowbrook. So I said, why is that, Mr. Tarp? He said, "No, because they probably think that you come from the country, so they actually call him Mr. St. Mary." Yeah, but in that man, he told me nothing that nowadays at school, teacher might call your name. I see student fighting teachers or being disrespectful. When in Meadowbrook at that time, why she said she called me that name, it was like a joke in the manner of which I just take it as that. But in this time, Jerry, in the school behavior is not like that.
The time different now. But she was being friendly. She was being friendly. She called Mr. St. Mary. Yeah, me understand.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Me understand the link because I just remember saying, your place at St. Mary called Islington. Yes.
Right, someone says there, and then one it's both Jim I know start what go on one day at school and buff rock, them start calling me, I'm saying. Like Kingston will come from, but in that way it was more joy.
Yeah.
Everything was, I can't remember no uncomfortable feeling, no disrespectful thing, Yeah. Real.
Go ahead, Freddie. That's something.
The buff rock thing, a bunny push it more than anybody else.
Of course.
See there? Yeah.
Your big friend, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody knows that man bunny tight.
Yeah. But you're the St. Mary now. I said above rocks up, I St. Mary up on the top of St. Mary. That's say, yeah. On the bar, that's say, yeah.
Well, actually, I found even my name, the Hitchcock, the name there. You can't go straight away, when I start teach up there, because it's like me never leave.
Yeah.
So I'm go back and teach now one day in the staff room, and a little girl come in, a history class, and she come in and she asked Miss McLean if Mr. Hitchcock is at school today. So Miss McLean and she now do more than carry the little girl inside the staff room, and make she tell the whole staff room who's she asking for.
Yeah.
So the little girl say, I'm looking for Mr. Hitchcock. You're supposed to have a class with him.
Yeah.
The nickname sometimes it work.
Yeah, man, it identify a certain way, man. And sometimes people easier to remember. But look at my nickname on the car since night already. I have to call out the man. Because I call out Chicken Mason. Enough man don't know what that's it. But through old enough, Leonard Mason, remember him name as. But Devon said chicken, right?
Man, chicken, man. Yeah.
Right.
And Devon was neck and back.
I know most of them have a nickname to write it, yeah. Yeah, but so Devon, you talk about Tony Reynolds earlier as a man with talent where it's like he play good on the coaching ground. But when it comes to the ball, the real match.
Just like him last.
Yeah, someone I like that for true. Someone is like that. He would have kill up on the training ground, man, but when it comes to the real game.
Mr. Reynolds, just play like how you play on
Training.
the field.
Yeah.
Just play like you at the field. And you can't see the fright and the nervousness.
Yeah. No, and everybody can manage the pressure of the game. The real thing there, man. May I tell you, it's a different thing. We don't have to mute to play cricket at the same thing, man. They kill up on the training ground.
You know.
But when it comes to the... But may I ask you something though, Devon? Because I never follow it up, but you never talk about something and I never have noticed, Say, when a man practice a kick penalty, that's when when you go play a match and you know what kick the penalty. Was that something you do all the time? Or every coach do that?
I will be coach, but I used to make that part of my name there.
Training regimen.
I remember the first match I played for Jamaica, we get a penalty. And David Laggy was supposed to kick the penalty. Everybody. And when we get the penalty, nobody can find David. and Naya go up and kick the penalty, the goalkeeper save it. And the return game, the coach didn't make David travel with the team.
And the sign of the 60s, Devon.
70s.
70s, early 70s, yeah.
You know, and
we're going further. You know, that is something I practice until this day. I don't know if ever can tell about a game we play in a Manning Cup 2010. It was a semi-final game against Bridgeport.
Yeah.
And we get 2 red cards in a 72nd minutes. We play with 9 players against a strong Bridgeport team. And all me wanted in my head, man, is to reach penalties,
Yeah, I practice it.
I'm going to lose. Let's go penalty. If right now, if I show you the tape, Devon, I use the penalty then. We are proud of the boy, them. Everything does go right. Because remember, you tell me something, say, penalty is consistency.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Whichever person you kick it, if you kick it right, goalkeeper save it.
Mm-hmm.
That is something tell me. I mean, teach my youth them that.
Mm-hmm.
And tell you again, in terms of penalty, pick up the ball, look at it, look for the part we have with the needle, the valve, turn that part down.
Okay.
Sometimes,
I'm
really that you look for still, but you get time for concentrate
for focus, yeah.
Yeah, and you just put it down, you don't look at the goalkeeper, and you kick. So, there's a lot of things that Devon teach me personally, and it worked. For example,
yeah, go on talk, Iska.
For example, when players out there play, the manager tell me, don't work with what him tell me out there if you see change. If you see change, do what you feel, you think right. If that don't work, go back to what him tell you. That is what we carry through my coaching, and until this day, it work. So I'm afraid
yeah, man.
International match when them have penalty kick. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Devon. I hear you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, coach.
You watch them international match when them have penalty kicks.
Yeah.
You notice how them kick the penalty ball them gone up to the stand.
Yeah.
Them man they never practice penalty.
I'm just going to ask you because like when England 5 man for England kick penalty and all of them kick on the penalty. Remember when last year European Cup finals when they play Italy.
Jelly.
Yeah.
But it's a penalty. And with a local, we are playing local game, and even a scrimmage. But it's a penalty. It's a thing we have to you have you for your play ball.
Practice, yes.
It's that nervous thing, but you have an idea. You have to know what you're all about.
Yeah, man.
Because what I tell you, say, like what Ishkak said a while, or him coach him kids them, or coach teach him can pass it on. Like I tell you, in the game, the KC match, when the penalty occur, Jelly. And the whole stadium I say ever, because you can when I say ever and Bunny man jump on me and man I say ever. So in case you have to wonder what the penalty now, see?
Yeah.
It was just identify me and the idea, like what each guy say, you go to the ball, you place it, you look on the goalkeeper, the kind of way you're going to put it. You see what I'm saying? But like I told you, and come back to what each guy say, coach say if you're playing out there and it's not working real cool, you have to make it your way or to make the result. Yeah. For you. So when I go to the ball and it's spotted, and like I told you, that match there was a match where we were the first game. So the feature match was camping on our next side. So by the time second half come and for me get penalty and the penalty occur, when I look around in stadium, Grandstand and Beach are ram. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The capacity. Yeah. So
game stadium is full before we play.
And an idea, every time me go some spot the ball. And me say, coach, me don't know coach tell me so a while. Know your corner. The only part of the goalkeeper and just put where you want. But I say I have to change that method because the personnel who in the goal knows me who I play football across the Portmore regularly. And you know what I'm saying? So I say,
know normally kick it, yeah.
And that penalty was a penalty against KC was a very, very important penalty the time where you know what I'm saying, to coming down to the whole beginning of the whole more up to it and development to it. You know, see it even while we're going into stadium to go change our KC guys them Spence and Dice them and some more of them jeering us. 6 love, and then we had 4, you know, before we got changed. So, you know, it's gonna come from. So when I go and spot the ball and look to the goalkeeper left, in his eyes, I look to him left, I put him there with my eyes. So I'm saying? So, and I go distinctly over the ball and use my left foot and still looking to the corner where I'm telling that I'm going to put it there. You see what I'm saying? So when I approach the ball, and by the time I rock to my right side, he already commit himself. It was one of the most easiest penalty for me to score.
Oh, you kind of know him though, yeah. But what I say, based on what I say, when they don't practice at a whole heap in a training already, and Devon, they done the instructions already.
Coach come through the day, and it's the weekend, me and Bonnie, I'm in the car, I go train in Meadowbrook, the man, and coach say, we win TSC match, you know, we win by 1-0, now dream it, you know, and ever you score a penalty, you know. Jail, and me, I tell you that the coach said to me in the car, you know. And for we train the evening, in the morning, the coach said, penalty kicking. He not say ever you get a penalty kick in Meadowbrook. He never say that. I must say, Bonnie, you get a penalty kicking. So it's a lot of us being challenged the kicking.
And the best man win. That I never know that at all. That's an excellent.
And that one, I just obviously say it's me win the penalty.
Yeah. There's no argument at all. Nobody can, on the match play, nobody can come argue you at all, Devon, why I'm kicking the penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, the Prince, I tell you, it's Lance, you see this way. This is that I win cups of Harbourview. I play some guy. I play many teams in Jamaica. Portmore United, Solofield with many enough national player. I win many cups locally, and I say in my experience in my life to carry me to wherever we got ready is that experience that I experienced with coach telling me about the dream. We call it in the Bible. You get the dream and can
Joseph.
Yeah. Coach, this thing tell and we go. You understand me? It worked that way. So you know, say those memories can't come out of your head.
Yeah, man, I follow it. It was an important penalty ever. I can't tell that. The penalty that changed and that game that changed the dynamic and the consciousness of the school. Big time. I can't tell you that. But I was there, and the whole, even though we never go on to do better in the season, I would have gotten better if we happened to Devon never happened. It changed the whole complexion of the school, man. Man talk about that all the while, man. Man talk about the match, and I was there and I understand. So, yeah.
True, man.
Yeah. So, anyway, before me ask the last question, let me just ask all I know. I'm going to go around the table and ask, you know. And Devon, is there any question or topic where I like comment on what me never ask? It's like, yes, boy, Lance, if I'm not asking a question there, you know. Anything where you want to talk about, the floor is yours. Tell me what you want. What me never bring up.
No, it's just that, you know, it was a good experience coaching, and you know, still keep in touch with the players. Them, you know, you have some of them where you see frequently. I used to see the man with Lally. I used to see Sean down south up still play.
And
Sean, yeah, you know, Lally's. I think Lally might stop now. You know, him live down south. You know, and you know, every time I see Lally, I say, boy, if you just put effort into the football game, boy. Meadowbrook would have great.
Yeah, man, he was a very skillful player, right about that, yes, yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But them time them never have that. I don't think Lally have the aspiration was to play anything bigger.
No, they just love the game and want to play it like.
We have Kyle could have played.
Yeah. Him never have to say, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably never feel some Meadowbrook could have win. So him never have the consciousness to say, boy, him want to win. Yeah.
If they just take it like how Van take it and put that effort.
Ever, the same question to you now, that I asked for it. Any question or topic where you think we could have bring up or we never bring up?
No, well, yeah, in a way where, what I would say.
Anything you want to talk about, man. The floor is yours, man. If you want to talk about the Virgin Bunny, anything where you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Anything.
All right, see, the netballers, them, and the runners, and you have some guys where their names are right, it's a cycle, salesman.
Salesman, yeah, man. Salesman, them, yeah.
Yeah, salesman, bottom of the field, near the field, he used to live.
Near bottom field, yes. Salesman,
right, you know. Those youth and the netball team and the cricket team, you know, in the way I come see them over the years and say it does start from our time where each of them play cricket, the running now goes their name Stallion. Big race at champs. No,
yeah, man. Stallion went down to run for Jamaica, man. Carifta game.
Yeah. All right.
With gold medal at Carifta, yeah. Same year, same year.
Right. Yeah.
400 meters in run, right?
800, 4 and 8 Devon, yeah, but the money 800 at Carifta 1980. 78, sorry, the same year.
Yeah, man, same year, man. Yeah, man, because I got up, yes, Meadowbrook.
I do like 4 or 5 events champs, you know.
Yeah, man, for real.
The long jump or triple jump and that.
Yeah. I was approached to the champs for some running.
We the 100 sports day 1 year, don't it?
Yeah, man.
I think I was everybody in a each cup, but everybody remember what was sitting there.
Remember, no, this
That was
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
I was from last, you know.
Yeah. Standing in the water, yeah.
Was inside Donovan car?
No, Donovan car in the Sanders, I think, Freddie. Donovan car was in Sanders, yeah.
And I was in the water. Sanders was my house, you know. So you don't know him.
Yeah.
Donovan race in sports day, he run from the Wednesday when they run the 5,000. Run that. Then he run every long distance and he run for the whole day sports day. And was still when he was still alone.
I started run for what? Maybe I come up, so I'm going to ask about it. Donovan. Maybe I come up later down at the area. Yeah.
Okay.
So the same question applied to you, Freddie. Any topic, before me ask Devon and Everald the last question, any topic or anything where you think we could have bring up or we never bring up at all in this discussion?
Other than the fact that Devon inspired me personally in terms of my coaching and me as an individual who didn't even think of playing Manning Cup and to end up being a triple champion coach. You know, I would say I'd contribute and give honor to Devon for learn.
You learn from him. Yeah.
Okay, just playing the game, but we learn a lot. I'm the man who listen. Even when you don't know something, I listen. And tell them detail everything. And when I start coaching, I actually start coaching from Meadowbrook as a matter of fact, because if ever I can remember, I didn't play farm football and house football. I was coaching the house farm team. I didn't play.
Yeah.
With Devon adding more things to that and so on, it really helped me to be a decent Manning Cup coach. What can surprise me is the qualities that Devon possesses as a coach. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't move on to another school after Meadowbrook.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good. But me could ask him, Devon. That's a good question. I never remember if I asked Devon. Meadowbrook was the only. You never move on to another school after I leave Meadowbrook.
No. That was the seat. That's call it a day.
So you never, there's no other coaching job you did after that?
No, then I come to Miami, and they wanted me to coach some high school in Miami, Southridge High School, but coaching high school up here in America is a different kettle of fish.
It's a different kettle of fish. I know that.
Yeah, you have to follow rules. You have to do this. You have to do that.
Yeah, it's not a simple thing. Yeah.
And then now, the approach I see them have up here when it comes to football is them play because them can do better, or there's no love for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way I did love the game and the way effort I put in the game, and you got coach some kids who couldn't keep on less.
No passion for the game.
Yeah, you see, you better have to just leave it alone,
Yeah. I never know that, Fred. That's a good point. You bring up this time. So, yeah, so the only team Devon ever coached at Meadowbrook. I never know that, Devon. I didn't know that at all.
Devon not coaching at any other level in Jamaica is a big loss, because
Yeah. And the fact that
and the other would have given.
Then you hear someone a coach some team and you say, wow. And then,
serious thing, man.
Yeah,
because, some people criticize me, and say, "Oh, me no get up off of my bench. Me just sit down and
I watch." Yeah.
But the thing is, Devon never should stand up on me the nice up on the bench.
Yeah.
I play with two.
The game, and in half time, you go and you say to your players, them so and you give them directions and tell them what them not do right or what the team is doing to them and what they need to do. If we go back and do that outside,
A waste of time.
And as Devon do that, and I learned that, and then I go play for Cavaliers, and Duncan is the same thing.
Yeah.
And then bench, Duncan sit on the cycle track when we up on
the bench.
The bench.
Yeah.
And about half time, I said, "Who up on the change room?"
Yeah. I just think I did it. But may I ask you something, Devon, before I ask you the last question, because Bobby Friday used to coach with you, or where you learned coaching from? Because I remember my coaching from a girl team.
Yes, you play over, you play amounts. It was as a youth, Duncan used to coach me.
Okay.
Then go Real Mona. I'm from Real Mona, and go to Railway. So you have some basic knowledge.
Yeah.
People different. I used to the approach, coach tech, so.
Yeah, I remember.
But I owe my coaching skill and everything to a man named George Prescott.
Yeah.
George Prescott, So the man that was coach at Lucas.
Yeah, I'm coach cricket.
Yeah.
He used to coach cricket and football.
Mm.
And he used to bowl. He was a spinner, left-hand spinner. And him tell you some big batsman in bowl after ducks and laugh at them. And the man they never raise them voice, him just say, hey, if you do this, you do that. And him tell me one thing, him say, anytime you're going to play for your team, you look for the weakest position on the team and go and play that position. And if you play that position every day, you will never lose that game. Yeah.
That's some solid advice.
And I went and played outside left, and I couldn't kick the ball with my left.
Yeah.
So all I do is to just cut it back and square it with my right foot.
With the right foot, yeah.
Yeah, I square it with my right foot. Because nobody else was playing outside left.
Yeah.
I was the only one training at that position.
So no competition at all. That was smart.
Yeah, why everybody is trying to be center forward, outside right, midfield, everybody wants to be the link and
That's a good sound advice. Devon, I never
so Devon do me that thing, the exact thing we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one time we shot in a train and we'd have two goalkeepers, we'd have Stereo and Madcap.
Yeah.
I play left back. I want to play left back. Him say you can't stand up on your left foot. You ever have no. And start the man, we play Stats Stadium.
Yeah.
It did rain. And the team had start, nobody no turn up. Strodic father came come later and all kind of different things. So we'd have another goalkeeper. I think I did a Madcap.
Yeah.
A Madcap. Madcap keep the goal. And me say me I play left back. And left back, I play the match against Stats, you know. Yeah, I said, man say, boy, what, me gonna goal now? I said, go play left back. And the man will come late, sit for the bench.
Yeah.
Show discipline a certain way. I'm like, okay, the man come make the sacrifice. Why you should have take out the man out of the game when the man never make the effort to come?
Come out the game, yeah.
Whatever,
True.
Come late
whatever
to
the
the
reason was, you know.
Because Tony come late, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Are we actually win the match too? Win the match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Back right, so I'm tired, I still have play.
Yeah.
The match, bro.
Not playing our Colombian league down there, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
But you know, glad to know I can still keep in touch with some of my farmer
man, that's a good thing about Meadowbrook. And the thing of Meadowbrook, man, you keep in touch with everybody.
Yeah.
And you see the progression of them life.
Yeah. Give thanks.
I thought more than 40 years later, we can still have a conversation.
Yes, man.
And them things that make you feel good, you know.
Yeah, man.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the conversation are good that we can just talk and remember certain things, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
2010, we win the Manning Cup 2010, no, 2007. Carry the team to Florida. And I tell you, it's a pleasure for Devon come watch the game and at least kiss them, you know? Good.
Yeah. Anyway, may I ask you one of the last question? May I ask everybody that question, you know, we'll come on my conversation, you know. But our conversation is, and I'm going to ask you first, Devon, what made Meadowbrook magical?
I think it's just a camaraderie, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the people and friendly and, you know, they make you feel in as a part of the whole situation, you know. Nobody never show them is above you or whatever. Everybody is equal and them think there's good vibes, you know, to be around.
Yeah. That is true. That's a common theme throughout Devon. May I ask a question is like, is that the same feeling? Nobody not come to Meadowbrook and feel say, boy, them beneath us, them beneath our. Because nobody ever behaved that way that time. It was like one place. Place. Now, here you come from, I come to Meadowbrook. You just feel at home. You feel welcome.
Yeah.
And that is why, as I say, you can buck up the man after 40 years and you are still friend.
Yeah, you know.
You are still friend. You talk about Lallis and you talk about Van and Sean and you say, right, after 40 years, you still have a relationship with them man, yeah.
Bonnie and Eva and Ira.
Hitchcock,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. And the same question for you, Eva. What made Meadowbrook magical?
Yeah, man. In that, I want to share. I want to give an example. Yeah. When I came up now and get my thing organized and my wife and my family and the Hawaii and get my stuff now together, documentation now, get my work together and them say them need some school diploma, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, some that. So I said, there's my wife. So when we go I go from Meadowbrook High School, you know? But my last year I've been for Excelsior, so when I called on to Meadowbrook and them told me that they know me and what have you, but somebody have to get some communication to them physically, and I said no, but I live in Hawaii, you know. So I called Jim Roy. Yeah, I said Jim Roy, now you me can call once Meadowbrook person. I say, call my not man, me not. Him know you man, but I can't remember the person, but. You know, yeah, you didn't know you good, man. You want to say, man, know you love, man. I'm sorry, right. Give him number, man. Get the communication. And man, ever walk on, ever. Man, I thought, you know, Jelly. And I guess I'm speak, boy, look how I thought this man approach me like a yesterday, like with that school right now. I can't remember the person in that, but in the younger than me at school. It's
yeah, man, yeah.
But who we were at school at the time. Let me remember, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, but me call myself, no, say, General, you can't look some diploma from Meadowbrook. I say, just go ever, man. I go up and come up on the board and thing. And next week, everything mailed to me and what have you. So, in the respect, but me present my diploma to the person at the workplace and them side. And the crest alone and the diploma, it was in an R. Yeah, because it was blue and white and the paper white and the blue crest. And they said, it's Jamaica. I'm saying, yeah, I'm a Jamaican. And I said, wow, you stamp, your school stamp beautiful. I'm saying, it's Meadowbrook High School. And you have to read nothing at all. I was presenting the word right away. You know what I'm saying? So Meadowbrook in the next sense, while training at Meadowbrook, as you growing and thing and even leave the school and a couple of years passed off and you remember I say a company is to train at your high school and they were a person who knows you and know a coach and everybody, and when you step forward to the company, which is Grace Kennedy, you were welcome by knowing that you was coming from Meadowbrook High School. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So these things are a magical thing to me. And even coach, playing against coach that Sunday evening, and he came to Babalu's house and offered me that dream to go to Meadowbrook High School. Those things are magical to me.
That is a powerful story. And for the record, the man we are talking about, Maurice Minot, he was the first guest on this him kick off this podcast. I chose him strategically because he played both football and cricket. So he know both footballers and cricketers. So
He told me.
yeah, man. So, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that when the feel because as I say, a Meadowbrook man lad. A man called and said, boy, yeah man, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, Mr. James, because he might a tap on the phone like he come like a bunny
yeah.
A magic attack on the phone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I say, my you. Remember your good note. He say, hey, what want to ever, man? What want to be done ever, man? And right away, boom, bang.
Yeah.
And I want, it don't stop there, so. Now come on Jamaica now, but last year, in November, I'm a call, I say, family, see me come on Jamaica for something when come to work on the wharf at a stevedore. So there was some pension meeting with some collateral and change up on some pension. I'm a call him and he present himself at the airport. You hear me say, Jelly? And when time I reach my destination, I say, General, you don't know, because you know America, you show gratitude. All them
Yeah.
So me, I go to my pocket and I say, man, one favor, man. Ever, everything cool, ever, man. One favor.
Yeah, embarrassing, yeah.
It's the love, and like I tell you, Jelly, the man I deem like is me, like we used to play Money Cup together.
Yeah, man. Because you see, you what all, this all a youth like him, no? And a youth, a big man like all of we, no? He look younger than me, too.
Yeah, man.
But you see, him know him know the foundation where we lay, where you lay, where Devon lay.
Them thing the magical.
Yeah, man, him know, right? Him know, man. Him know, say,
things.
him never just come in walk a cup in a 86 by the moon. Him know, say, him stand by the shoulder a giant we play before and lay the foundation. Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
Him know because here we talk about it. Him hear me Hitchcock talk about it and know the game, man. Him hear little talk about them game there. So him know the history. And this is a good thing. I'm glad you come on and talk about them things because it's a good thing.
These things, yeah, and in that but glitter is gold, no Jelly. No, my whole heart is a person reborn to you, or you reborn to a person. You say the mark where you live. You see where soul that you reap, you know. Because if you go to Meadowbrook and we were some downtown, we have a knife and you go and I go and I disrespect people. And me I call this man and say, what? Nothing can be done to me from because you're coming from a background where you're set.
Yeah.
So these things are magical to me in my life.
Yeah, man. You come on,
tell a youth.
Yeah,
man. But even for me, migrate and me see some youth come to the community and even go in the uniform say, "We go Meadowbrook?" And say, "Yes, I go." Say, "I was at Meadowbrook, you know. I was a foundation at Meadowbrook, you know. I'm a legend at Meadowbrook, you know. Some you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If him say, "Good school to go in my youth."
Yeah.
So in I say the whole time it's a KC youth. A Calabar youth, and everybody jump. The Calabar KC, but I'm Meadowbrook students coming on to all them years and come to say, yes, Meadowbrook, feel proud of Meadowbrook, man. Yes, and your crest, yes, looking good, clean. Yes, young lady, put the yeah, I feel proud for no side, go Meadowbrook.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear
I
that
know
story. Trust me.
in the KC, I know Camperdown, I know Calabar.
No,
It's a
no.
great Meadowbrook.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you tell that story about. Trust me. And when this go out, everybody will hear that story. Big up my
Mr.
heart.
Tom,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Miss Clennon, all the
Yeah.
teachers, them, all the auxiliary staff, everybody. I mean, even with who score goal and who win matches, and you go for your lunch at lunchtime. It wasn't, I think, but we was push on to it was presented to you respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I go like go Meadowbrook. I
Yeah,
know
man.
me feel say I Meadowbrook I teach school I should have gone. Don't all I want to go KC or George, but I praise the Lord that it's
You're
Meadowbrook
glad
I
you end up
went
on
and
Meadowbrook. Yeah, man. I hear you.
yeah, man. I give thanks to Mr. Devon Jeffrey. Man, basket never empty.
All right, hear me now. Before we're going on, I just ask this, I'm going to ask everybody, any closing remarks? Devon, any closing remarks before we close it out?
It was nice, we can get together, share them memories, and how people appreciate you, and you never know that how serious they was taking you until the end of this event. One was listening,
Yeah.
The person not listening. And then sometimes you have an idea who's not listening.
Yeah. And this gap, you're right, Devon. This gap, you hear a man attack, you hear a attack with one word. So yeah, man. I'm respect that. Ever, any close? Yeah, go ahead, Devon.
And you can see the results. You can see the results in some man's life,
Yeah.
And take and say, hey, when people are telling you to listen, you never listen. You're going to drive and busy man who says,
Yeah.
you should listen to the man who will have
Yeah.
The opportunity when never get and give you the opportunity, I tell you, must take charge of the opportunity. Take charge of it.
Yeah, man. Yes, I big up. So, Eva, any closing remark?
Just one closing remark, me have just praise the Lord that I went to Meadowbrook and in the respect of that, I hope them be more successful, whenever they endeavor to achieve. Recently, they I think that we say. What's our anniversary? It was the anniversary they recently.
Homecoming.
Yes, I wasn't there, but I give thanks. Said these things are put forward, and the younger ones can know about Meadowbrook and where it's coming from and where it's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man,
it's a blessing. A blessing. Praise Him.
That's about.
Yeah.
And Lance, them ever have any Meadowbrook fundraising or like KC and Woolmers and them school?
Yeah, reunion.
No, like what them have up there.
Basically, no, you just usual barbecue and all of that.
The good question, Devon. You say, we're trying to put an official thing in place. I'm going to put something together. I'm going to pass it over to the captain and that Keith. And to be kind of busy, him retire now, so he might have a little more time to look on that. So, for put a formal structure in place, we are talking about Devon, to know, say, we have a fundraising thing and they just go through one body. It's like you want to set up like a foundation or a trust.
No, it's something like, the KC.
Yeah, man, no, I understand exactly what you're saying, man. That no relate this year now. It's a whole different body and everybody do the own thing. But it's like you want a solid thing. And that in the pipeline for try to put together a solid thing where it's
one solid thing,
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, man, because fundraisers can be all different style of ways.
Yeah. Only part different. But if you have one solid body in which everything I run through.
Yeah.
Like KC do that, them big school do it, so.
Different events,
I'm going to talk back to him about it because I know I'm busy and all of me there, so I'm going to talk back to him.
Him say, call me today. Him call me and me busy, so him say, I'll call him back.
Yeah, man, I may have him come up later on at the podcast. I think next week I have him up Friday. Man G is supposed to come down. So, Freddie, any closing remark from you, Freddie, before we close it out there?
No, man, just that, say, it's always nice to talk to Devon because, someone who plays such an integral part in your life, you have to really respect and gratitude. And if you get a chance to do it right now, I really love that, And as I say, Devon number always on my phone, so Sometimes I call him on Sunday when I don't send him on the dinner table.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to say this to you now. Everald Easinglinton. Big Everald, we call him. Devon
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
man.
Big time national baller. And Meadowbrook, as a matter of fact, I never even know this. Meadowbrook, only school ever coach at Meadowbrook High School in school for a pivotal point in Meadowbrook High School this year. I think in a sense, it changed the dynamic of Meadowbrook in the 4 years. Devon helped change the dynamic of Meadowbrook. I'm put it that way there. In terms of the man who recruit and the culture when they. I'm glad you could have found the time to come join the conversation at Devon because the history down there and a man know the significance of what they do in the 3.5, 4 years they did it and it turned. And this will go out and man make up them own mind and hear the story. I'm glad you could have come on. Because as me say, in the beginning, me look up to you. I couldn't play ball like you, but I watch all of the match. I look on and play ball and mess around. The man is a big baller to me.
I used to have some friend, you know, can't play. I used to have some friend. Them can't play, but young them tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Them got to be game way there.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
And them cheer for your team and, you know, and nothing changes.
No, right, Devon, right. So sometimes support behind the boundary better than anything else, man. Them not up on the field or none. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, put up on the field for them respect, you know, but everybody know, you know, your support is to them and, you know, and you're loyal to that.
Yeah, man, no, definitely. I mean that, man. Me understand exactly what I said, Devon. Me play, me could have played. It was cricket, but yeah, the football, me stand aside and watch, but me never much, man. Me never much, as you know. Yeah. So anyway, gentlemen, Devon Jeffrey, former national player, Everald Easinglinton. Go have a good night and God bless. I'm thank you for coming and come spend the time. And God bless you all. And Freddie Hitchcock, thanks to come out of the cricket retirement and come join the conversation.
To the honor young coach and Hitchcock and you, Jelly, you know?
Yeah, man, respect, my brother, respect. All right, have a good night, my brothers. Yeah, man.
Likewise, all.
Thank you.
Hitchcock.
Yes, coach.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories. And remember to give us all the support and encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince.